Give us your gamer knowledge, Sam.
Yeah, I'm Italian.
Yeah.
And I also
Okay, as an Italian lady, I'm going to stop this now. We're going to go ahead and roll. Let's roll for Tavern Keepers.
Right.
Sam and Ashley, y'all are at disadvantage
Disadvantage
because y'all
first.
have hosted most recently.
Hold on, my sausage fingers.
5.
Got it.
2.
Love it, love it.
18. 4.
19.
Okay. That's a 5.
Yep.
It's a Taliesin.
It's a me, Taliesin.
I'm
All
stepping
right.
away.
Never me.
I'm stepping away, far away.
All right.
Here, pal.
Now I'm feeling it. Welcome to our perfect little pumpkin patch as we usher in spooky seasons with our second four-frighted side. Four-frighted dive. Fuck my life. The side of the four-frighted dive. I am Taliesin Jaffe, your 17th tavern keeper. Holy shit. And I hope you're not expecting any silly, overproduced, four-sided dive Halloween shenanigans like we did last year, because frankly, we have way too much to talk about, and Travis isn't here on the show, so there's really no one to scare that's going to be that much fun. Ashley Johnson is here to dish on how Fern, that's right, made not one, but 2 sexy deals with otherworldly beings. Way to go, rocket. Sam Riegel's FCG played in Fairy Poop. Sure, why not? Feels real. Liam O'Brien is going to talk about how Orem's boss fucks with ravens. Hot. And Ashton is a bloody titan. A titan of blood. Taliesin Jaffe, please explain your fucking self. So, let's open a can of four-sided dives, canned bits by Mopo, and enjoy. And speaking of Mopo, let's take a second and shout out Mopo, our new executive producer, creative director, CFO, CEO, and CFO of Critical Role.
Doesn't make sense.
No.
Wait, what? No, I mean, that's not a thing. We didn't put an angry mop in charge of our channel, right?
No. What's going on? Mopo's not our boss now, right?
Mopo, explain yourself. Fine. I didn't want to have to do this, but I guess you've left me no choice.
Wait, Taliesin, are you all right?
Taliesin isn't here right now. Now there is only Mopo.
Mopo, you better release Taliesin from whatever spell you've got them under because we've got a fucking show to do.
I'm done taking orders from lower life forms. Now you all take orders from me. The entirety of Critical Role is now under my control. And all I had to do was kill one pesky, googly-eyed broom to do it. I remember that day. The day they went looking for a googly-eyed cleaning appliance to use for the first four-sided dive. And they picked Broomy instead of me. So, with the help of creepy plastic Santa, I finally got my revenge.
We'll return with episode 11 of Four-Sided Dive back in March. I've been your 10th tavern keeper and 10th.
Double dig.
I know, and I guess now I have to clean up or something. What just happened?
What's going
It's a
on?
total blackout. What happened? Oh my God!
You monster! How on earth did you get creepy plastic Santa to be your accomplice?
I made him an offer he dare not refuse. A new body with real skin. A chance for him to finally be with his beloved Liam O'Brien.
No, don't do it.
No.
No. No.
I love you, Sam.
No. Yeah, nope.
I hope the cameras can't see this.
But with Broomy's demise, I had but one tiny taste of power. I wanted more. So, with creepy plastic Santa's help, I devised an even greater plan. The total takeover of all of Critical Role. Get ready for my never-ending torrent of vague but steamy-worded notes.
Not possible!
Isn't it? No one ever asks about the key ingredient in Four-Sided Dive's canned bits. It's a powerful aphrodisiac, tailor-made to make people horny for unlikely character shippings. Remember last episode when Laura and Marisha said they'd never planned for Imogen and Lobna to get together? It was me.
Okay, no, it wasn't. Literally, no one has imbibed any of your canned bits. We just pretended to. It's on film.
Oh, really? You doubt my power? Well then, why don't I show you what I'm capable of? Oh, Liam! There's someone who's been aching to meet you.
No? I don't.
Liam, look at me, my darling. We can finally be together. Do you love me? Please tell me you love me.
Okay, I'm out.
You have no idea how much pain I've endured to feel your warm touch upon my skin. I have skin now. Liam, don't go. I kill for you.
I'm sorry, creepy plastic Santa.
Not as sorry as I am, Danielle. But welcome to Full-Sided Dive. Let's fucking connect some ancillary full-sided dive.
Welcome back. My hair was oddly wet, and I found it like I was somehow like rubbing up and down on the floor, but it's kind of gross. But let's begin the night with our open discussion segment. What the fuck is up with that? So let's start. I mean, the shattered teeth.
The shattered teeth.
Before we
Before we go into
shattered
that,
teeth,
I feel like we should acknowledge what the fuck we're wearing.
Why?
Yeah,
Is this the what the fuck is up with
Yeah,
that?
what the fuck is up with this?
Okay.
That, and this and that.
And the other thing.
This
Yeah.
was a thing from last episode. For those of you who didn't see it,
Like you.
we drew random stuff out of a hat.
Why are you
right?
looking at me? I wasn't here.
I wasn't here either.
You were the only one who was here. You tell us what happened.
Tell us what
for
happened.
once
Matt.
you actually
the
the
fuck
one who
am I
knows.
talking like this, Samuel?
We drew out of a hat, and we were randomly assigned Halloween costumes. Look at these gams.
Oh my
Guys.
god.
Show off those gams.
They go all the way up, don't
I
they?
can barely
The
think
gams go all
straight.
the way on
I
top?
think
I
so.
believe I drew
Like a Lego.
Thirst Trap Waluigi.
I
Okay.
mean, I'm feeling it.
Did you know?
It's a me, Thirst Trap Waluigi.
Nah.
Did you fully comprehend what that meant?
I
before
have
somebody-
STDs.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, wow.
someone Googled. I'm so proud of you.
I don't know. I've never played I don't know what Waluigi is. Evil Luigi.
Have you ever played any Mario Brothers games?
I played some Mario Kart with my kids.
All right.
And I played
That's
Super
Waluigi
Mario
involved.
Brothers when it came out
Like back in the day?
back in the day.
All right.
Tight.
All right.
Tight.
How about you, the Hulk? What are you dressed
well,
as?
if you couldn't tell from my New Jersey Garden State license plate, I'm a New Jersey swamp monster. So I'm going to attempt to speak in my home dialect for the entire show. If that's all right.
What's that dialect going to sound like?
What's that guy gonna sound
Yeah,
like? All right, I got you.
Yeah, no, okay.
Fucking forget about it.
Oh, wow, okay, God, what's happening over there? Jesus. Okay, anyway,
I am obviously a luxury puppy,
that's my first guess.
which I am anyway in
Those
life.
are real
I'm just a little luxury puppy.
You're just manifesting.
Just a little luxury puppy.
Yeah.
That or like, more minions for Cruella de Vil if she was like had a whole bunch of minions.
Yes.
Like raiding like a Batman villain.
Yes.
It would work very
a
well.
rich bitch, one would say.
I am a rich bitch.
And you?
I am a party alien. I am an alien who's here to party.
Yeah, but what are you dressed as for Halloween though, Taliesin?
Oh,
Thousand.
yeah.
Thousand.
Honestly, I'm not. It's like mostly that I'm going to someone who goes to a 3D movie at a drive-in at this point. I don't really.
Yeah, you're dressed kind of like you.
Oh,
yeah.
and,
No. It's the.
And young Miss Carr, what are you supposed to be?
Sharp.
I am also just dressed as myself. I'm a professor witch.
Yeah.
You are a professor witch.
You look great.
Yeah. No. That's.
I actually really like those glasses on.
You could kind of. That's day wear. At this
It's a little
Yeah.
on the nose, DCC.
Yeah.
This is just who I am.
Yeah, no, this is.
Wait, DCC?
Yeah, what is DCC?
What's your middle-
Is her middle name?
Well, that's right. I knew that, and I forgot.
I feel like the Pulp song "Ease and Whiz" at this point. Just this is the spaceship landing at a rave. Yeah.
All right. Host, I think now we can get to the serious
Well,
business.
there's a lot to talk about, but I'm excited about the Shattered Teeth.
Me too.
Oh my God, it's the best
It's
place we've
so
ever been.
cool.
It's so strange.
I'm
Yeah.
loving it so much.
Me too.
What do you like about it?
Honestly, it's big, it's varied, and it's absolutely bonkers. Like it's even for D&D continents and otherwise, it's just bonkers. The notion of all of these different islands constantly moving,
Yeah.
each with their own.
It's cool to spend
vibe.
some time on some lost islands and also those little flying critters that there was
Oh yeah. What were they called again?
that Matt embodied so beautifully.
Oh,
The ones that shot all over us?
Yes.
Those were amazing. So far, everything that we've met has been weird and cool and interesting and different. And the perpetual fog and the moving islands and the map that has like 2 locations for each island.
just to show kind of the common movement.
so cool.
It feels reminiscent of the Happy Fun Ball. I could spend a campaign there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny Carr.
What?
were those cute little animals called?
Dolabos.
The Labos.
Labos.
Yeah.
Labos.
Dolabos.
Dolabos.
I like a
Probably
good
saying that wrong,
Dolabos.
but it's Dolabos.
All right.
However,
I'm gonna bring you over to my mother's house. She makes the best Dolabos.
but there's like dozens of
With
these
the
things. I
cheese
want to
and
hit every. I know we can't, but I want to hit every one. I
I
bet
do too.
everyone's unique.
Do we know how
There's
many?
43.
There's
43
43
islands?
islands.
Those 41.
Those are just like, are there lesser islands as well, little islets, or is it just the main 40?
I don't think.
There's 43.
Okay.
I don't think there probably is, but I don't think you should say that out loud. It would undermine the confidence of some of the islands.
we could if we wanted
We
to
love them all
just
equally.
ignore the Malleus key and make it our purpose to go to every single
just
island one at a time.
Screw
bet
it
you get a
all and
special
just
t-shirt.
go explore.
Hide on the
Hi.
shattered
Be like,
teeth.
someone else is gonna take care of
Yeah.
this.
If agony and anguish befalls the rest of Exandria, does the Shattered Teeth feel it? Like, are there consequences in a place that is so isolated from the rest of the world?
I mean, it's the only continent that can technically dodge. So
Yeah, takes the dodge action.
But also,
probably a DC that did it.
they don't see the moon, or at least
Not when we were.
not
Not when we
currently.
were on
name?
the ship.
Not currently.
Not while we're on the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
The navigator didn't see it.
But
Can't
now that
remember
we're
her name.
in the.
Who is the navigator?
Oh, she's coming. Professor Witch.
Professor Witch.
So, oh boy.
Sorelia? Sorelia.
Professor Witch.
Sorelli.
Wow. Yeah.
So, the thing with Cirilla, the navigator,
Cirilla, that's what I
not
said.
being able to see the moon is because she was talking about Ruidus specifically, because Ruidus is locked above Marquette. And so in certain parts of Exandria, like the Shattered Teeth, like Wildmount,
They
you
just
cannot
don't see it at all.
Ruidus because it is locked in place above the Hellcatch Valley in Marquette.
Are you saying that the world is round?
I am.
And it's
No,
in,
it's just so vast that you can't
Just
see
so
that.
far.
yeah.
Okay.
No,
I
the
just-
world is round.
I was gonna say I don't know if you can answer this, but does that mean it's in like? I'm gonna fuck up this word. Secret
Imagine-
Geo-
orbit?
geosynthesis
It's yeah. It's just zero.
orbit?
Yeah. It's just.
Imagine the beam is my hand just reaching up and holding
Holding
the
it
It
where
has to be because of the elevator. Okay, everything clicks now. That's
I don't
weird.
think I knew that.
I didn't know that either till just now.
That makes sense.
So that makes sense.
It does.
Hey guys, I write a recap for y'all every week.
I know. I think I just didn't
them.
realize
We
that the
read
moon
them.
was always right there. I don't know why I
I
didn't.
have a
pick up
highlighter
on
and
that.
everything.
You guys, I don't think Ruidus is really a moon. I think it might be something else.
You think it's a
I
space
think it might
station?
be something else.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's a whole. It's something.
It's a casino.
There's a whole. It's a casino.
I mean, it's technically past the border. You could put a casino there.
International waters?
Yeah.
I'm for the Shattered Teeth. So here's what I want to know. Everything about you and your character, Taliesin. We're there partially, mostly, to delve into your backstory.
Yes. It's a back story. Yeah.
And back a story.
Your backstory. So we know you have Titan blood.
Yes.
But do we know what kind of Titan or what specific Titan?
One would assume some sort of Earth Titan is but like
Were we given a name? I think we were.
there are names of the Titans that are involved in the Shattered Teeth. It doesn't necessarily mean it's those Titans. And I do not have those names in front of me.
You got to remember the Titans.
I'm gonna just.
Yeah, just
Girona
hang
or
out.
Torres,
We need you.
But I know my notes I left at
The
home.
two Titans that y'all know the names of are Raushan and Kamort. They're the two
Correct.
Titans in the Shattered that were felled during EXU Calamity. And those are the ones whose names you were given, but that is not, we don't know if you are descended from them
could
or
be
if
any.
whatever happened is from them or not. We don't have a name for that Titan yet.
Wait, do you have pockets in your skirt?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
What else?
Why didn't you just say so at the
What
beginning?
do you think you're gonna find there?
I genuinely don't know. I mean,
Well,
like
did you give Matt any of this? Any of the Titan stuff? Was that you
Nope.
or was that Matt?
that was not me. I love giving Matt very little. Or my general rule, and I actually broke this with Ashton just a little bit, is I do not tell Matt anything that my character does not know.
You don't tell Matt anything that your character does not know.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like
That
if
makes
it's
sense.
if it's the motivation of someone who fucked with me, I don't know what that motivation is, or maybe
Sure.
I at least know what they said. But if I don't know where they came from, I don't know where they came from.
And so you didn't say, I suspect my Ashton has Titan blood.
And no, they wouldn't have even known what the
Oh
fuck that
no.
is.
Ashley just spilled.
Oh no, you have a spot.
I have an extra
Get that
Dr.
done.
Pepper spot.
And what would
Yeah.
it mean if you were part Titan? Does that mean that you have magical powers?
I don't know. I mean,
Like inherent, not just granted by this shard of glass in your head?
yeah, that would be interesting. That would be interesting.
Are Titans magical? God, I wish Matt were here.
I mean,
I love how you're barely moving your mouth because of your mustache.
Can we pause the Shattered Teeth talk? Let's discuss this mustache.
yeah, no, I'm happy
Like
to
the Islands of the Shattered Teeth moves.
So when I got here tonight,
Yeah.
they to play Thirst Trap Waluigi.
Mm-hmm.
They well, first I was going to shave my mustache, my real life mustache, to play Waluigi.
and that was
Oh,
strongly beat.
yes.
Yeah,
that's
who
right.
forbade you to do that?
Laura Bailey
Yeah,
Yeah.
loudly.
said to me and in front of all of you that I was forbidden to shave and have a mustache because we're about to take some promotional photographs.
I was excited about this because I love a mustache.
I like my mustache
I love a
too.
mustache.
We were all at a dinner table together, and he said he was going to shave a mustache, and Laura said no, and everyone between them went,
She didn't just say no. She was like, Samuel Riegel, absolutely
She
not.
gave full name.
it was
The,
a
the
Laura moment.
water cup shook like the
Samuel Riegel
Tyrannosaurus
Tran.
was gaining on
Yes,
us.
Samuel Riegel Tran. Go to your room. So instead of shaving, we pulled an audible and we got this lovely, realistic mustache, which before the show was strapped to my face with an elastic band.
Yes.
Which we thought
A white elastic
looked
band.
stupid.
Yeah,
But we fixed it.
But we fixed
but we
it.
definitely fixed it.
So now I have a piece of toupee tape on my real life mustache that is taped to this fake life mustache, and it's holding it on.
There will be hell to pay.
The plus side is that, you know, when you take that off, the rest of the hair will
Yeah.
still be there,
And
which
then
is really
Laura will still be mad at me.
Yeah.
inevitably.
I also like that giant frog house.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, that was so
amazing.
cool.
Wait, frog? Turtle? Frog?
Torres?
Tortoise?
Frog.
Frog.
Froggy Toad.
Frog. Oh, yeah, because he jumps.
Yeah, and
Turtles can't jump, or I'm not
She
gonna.
was a turtle. She
Yeah,
was a tortoise.
the lady
She was a
inside.
turtle.
Yeah, was
Yes.
a turtle because she needed a frog to jump.
Yes.
Clearly.
That was
I
amazing.
want to live there.
Yeah.
That
wanna
was
live.
so cool, and I want to see all of the art.
Oh,
The
yeah.
lanterns on the inside.
I also
Come on.
I want an action figure playset, right?
Yes.
With little pegs.
You can open it up.
To put the characters down so that when
Stick
the-
them in there like
Yeah.
a Polly Pocket.
No,
Uh-huh.
though. What about all the young children who watch our show and try to capture frogs in the woods and try to recrate this for themselves?
and build miniature houses
Yes, you
inside
do
of frogs.
not do that. Leave the frogs.
What the hell is gonna
mean-
happen to those fucking kids, man? That shit's crazy. Oh no.
Yeah, licking frogs.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
my
so
youth.
cool. She was awesome.
Such a funny idea.
What
God,
a-
she was great.
Yeah, what an off the wall character. I was not prepared for so
Yeah.
much wholesomeness.
Yeah.
Matt just feels like he's having fun. The Shattered Teeth
I
is
like
just
that.
fun.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love your Briarwoods, right? I like your Trinicatons and whatnot. But I like a good, wholesome, happy, kind character. I like Orm's mother. I like.
Orm's mother was great.
Yeah, yep. Well, that's a tangent, but with her, I said, just give me Cherry Jones as a halfling.
Oh,
That's what he did.
Amazing.
that is absolutely what he did.
Well, I was trying to think of all the other delightful characters we've met. We've also met all these pirates who are delightful.
They are also wholesome.
There was a ghost pirate, and I can't
That
believe
was
anyone was
so
fighting
fun.
us on the. We're meeting these ghost pirates. You gotta be
Yes.
kidding me.
Oh my god.
That's that. I mean, Frog House is pretty great, but I wouldn't mind going on a 2-week cruise where you gambled
Yeah.
and listened to music and you raved on the deck of the ship and
Yeah.
a little bit of hanky panky if
little
you're
hanky
so
panky.
willing.
Shit.
Yeah.
There was some actual soap opera romance.
Can't
going
French
on.
kiss if there's no teeth. If there's no tongue, it's just teeth. I don't know what that is. Just
Oh, I
like
wonder
clicking.
how that
You just
would
hear the sound of
work.
clicking during the slow
I
dance.
believe they call that the shattered teeth.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
You almost banged the captain.
I mean,
I did almost.
what would we classify?
That wasn't what I was
as?
planning on, but
Oh, you went to his bed.
I did. I was trying to make him leave.
By
So I was like,
Going to his bed?
well, no, where I was just like, I'm just gonna take a nap here. You can go do your captain stuff, and I'm just gonna sleep.
He did his
And then I
captain
was gonna,
stuff.
look around his cabin, but he didn't go. He didn't leave.
You thought he'd be a gentleman and just leave you there to take a nap in his bed.
In his private quarters.
Yeah.
I was trying. I was really trying to persuade to just be like, you can leave me here. I won't touch anything, I swear.
I mean, it worked out.
It worked out.
That was
It worked
a
out.
riveting 20 minutes of time.
Oh,
It
God.
was.
God.
It was
Stop.
frightening.
It was?
It was scary. You could have died.
I
You
could have
could
died.
Gone through with it.
I ranked,
I know.
Which is worse.
I
I
ranked
know.
that moment up there with Scanlan, Scambo, and the Triceratops because it was both of them were two heroes going in blind, not knowing what they were doing, bouncing off the walls, trying anything, and somehow coming out the other
Wait,
side.
what is that? What happened again?
with
Scambo and the
Scambo.
yeah.
well, I was just alone in a house with
Full of guards.
a whole bunch of guards, and I turned into a Triceratops. But you were alone with a ghost in his quarters. You could have.
I could have taken him. He's just a bag of bones.
He has a deadly sword that speaks.
No.
Yeah, we saw that
True.
stat block. It was
Oh,
not.
no, yes,
That
we did. Oh, that
was
rough.
After we
intense.
stopped shooting last
Yes.
time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
yeah,
Matt
we
was
got
like,
a little
well,
peeky
I guess I'll show this
Matt
to you now.
showed us, as a spoiler, he showed us the full exalted stat block of
Yeah.
the sword. What's
Yeah.
the sword's name?
Grastchar.
Grastchar?
Grastchar.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Are we supposed to be dumping that out here?
I don't care.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
not here.
Talison's the host. What do you
Yeah,
think?
but the paper,
I'll
the
allow
stat, the paper for it was like this long.
I mean, without getting into the lore of it, just like if I had that sword and I knew what it was, I would give up my quest to save the planet and I would help take it over. Because
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
a
it's pretty
powerful piece of
impressive.
shit.
It's probably good that we don't have.
It's probably good
that
that we gave it to
anymore.
an evil ghost pirate ship. I think that's going to work out super well.
Yes.
Can he use it to unleash untold evil onto the world?
Maybe
Just
Probably.
on the coast.
Maybe just in the Shattered
Just
Teeth.
in,
Yeah,
just in
only in the water, like
area.
Aquaman.
Yeah.
Huh.
He can find all of his things now.
And so when you guys were looking at this stat block, I actually went away to pee. I missed most of it. Was it something that was like bound to you? Can you give away the sword? Because Chetney gave it away pretty easily.
I can't
Well-
remember that part. My eyes started to glaze over from all the shit on that piece of paper.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, it
remember.
was a lot of stuff.
And we don't. Yeah, it was just. Boy, the relationship would get very unhealthy very
Yeah,
quickly.
there was like lots of damage stats, all that juicy stuff, but there was also like a page ripped out of the Encyclopedia Britannica and glued onto it because it was a lot of lore.
It was a lot of
A lot of lore.
Yeah.
And then
It's a
But,
very
like-
old sword.
in the middle of that also, like, you sacrifice some warmth for stuff.
I did.
Yeah, lost a
I
little
did.
warmth.
I really wanted to get that sword back because I thought it was so funny. And every time Matt did the wrong, I was like, I want it back because
the
it's
lulz?
really funny. And I really
that's
wanted
fun.
Travis to have another talking sword.
I kind of wanted
talking.
Sam to have it. I was so curious what would
Or
happen
Sam.
if we could figure out.
Oh,
a
if
way
we
to
gave
get
it to
Sam.
FCG?
Yeah,
Oh my
FCG
God.
with the talking sword
That would have been
would have
something
been
else.
amazing.
Yeah.
I'd have paid money for that.
Still time.
What I also loved about that moment, forget the sword, but just what I love about Fern is like the whole time you're thinking like, she's either completely naive or she's devious as fuck, or is it both at the same time? Like naive of the ways of Exandria, but just a little imp, just a little
Just a little lamb.
devil-brained
A little bit of an imp.
It's like tall, hot Puck. I'm into it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
not that Puck isn't hot. It's tall Puck.
Yeah, tall Puck.
Tall Puck. It's great.
Yeah, there was no plan. Once he stayed in there, I was like,
That was evident.
Pure id.
yeah, I was like,
was all
I
in,
don't
yeah.
know what to do.
You, Albert and Sutherland.
Why
all
am
over
I
that thing.
in
It
here?
was
I should
great.
just
Fucking
leave.
rock that shit.
Oh, wait. Oh, but you don't want to reveal it. But you were given a Bane,
Yes.
which was
Right.
you lost 5 hit points
yes,
permanently.
but it did
And
come
then
with
you
a
also gave.
And we don't know what that
We don't know.
is.
It's Matt said, "See me after class," which could mean anything.
Yes, it did come with a boon, and it's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Do you
yeah.
think we'll know what it is soon?
Now, no, you said it.
Maybe. It depends. It depends. I wonder if I should like give a little bit of a hint. I mean, it does have to do with cold.
With cold. Okay.
So,
Oh, yes, there's a warmth in the cold.
well, warmth
cold,
on
the
cold.
warmth, okay.
You know, you'll see.
All right.
So we'll see. We'll see.
All right.
Cool.
But I was glad we got to,
And you helped him find true love with, what's her name?
Cyrilla.
Cirilla.
Cyrilla.
Cirilla?
Cerelia.
Cyrilla.
I was
Okay,
right the
you
first
did. You were.
time.
Yes.
Aurelia.
Yes. Yes.
Who, I guess they fucked?
I hope they did.
I think the term is.
I mean,
Oh God, you beat me to
Oh.
fucking to it.
they bombed. They bombed.
Wild.
Maybe she doesn't have to go up to the crow's nest all the time anymore. Maybe that's finally,
Yeah, she
a little
can.
bit of it.
This is, yeah.
What's she gonna do now that she doesn't have her spyglass, though? That's what I keep thinking.
What is
She
that
doesn't have
about?
eyes.
Or well, I guess you can't tell us yet because we don't know. But that I want to know what that's about.
Oh,
All right.
wait, do you know what the spyglass is?
I think that she's referring to the fact that Orm stole it.
Yeah, no, but is it a magical spyglass? You don't know.
we don't know.
You just grabbed it.
We
It's
don't
on
know.
a ghost ship. I mean, like, how much normal stuff
We
do
should
they have?
find
Yeah,
out.
and there was a lot of talk. Forget about Orm's motivations, but like there was a lot of talk about stealing the captain's things, and then he's gonna chase them all down. So the whole time I'm like, but this isn't the captain's, right?
No, technically
They're not
it's
gonna
not.
chase us down, but who knows? Maybe we're gonna be
It's not
chased
the
by
captain's things.
pirates.
I feel like we kind of made some friends. I feel like we've made friends and
Oh my
influenced
God.
people.
It was
I'm very excited
so
about
fun.
it.
Bell's House finally has fans. They just happen to be on an undead ship in Shadati.
Yeah.
Weirdly, those are the kind of friends that I'm happier to have.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Out by the trash fence.
Yes.
Wow, deep cut there. But yeah, well, I mean, like, and then everyone decided to get a tattoo from a guy who doesn't really give tattoos because
Where did everybody get their tattoos? Because I don't
Yeah.
think we ended up talking about that.
Well, you start.
Inner thigh.
Inner thigh.
Inner thigh. That's where Fern would get a tattoo.
That could be in
Like
yeah.
right here.
Yeah. Right in the gams. Right inside the gams.
She have to shave part of the fur off.
Oh God, that's
Who
right. How does
knows?
that work?
Yeah, it would hide. They would hide in the fur.
Does she have reverse pubic hair?
Wait, what would
I don't
reverse?
even know what that means.
Wouldn't that mean that she doesn't have any?
Yeah,
if
that's what
that's
I'm saying.
reversed.
Also, say a flaming bell could take an awful lot. That could mean an awful lot. I'm not the more
A
I'm
flaming
thinking
bell?
about. Like, yeah, especially like that. There's
Yeah.
I would.
There's
interpret
a
it
lot
whole
of
bunch.
interpretation
For
there.
you, maybe the flame is made of fire.
A little flaming bell.
Where did you get your tattoo?
I
you say?
did. Well, I joked about butt cheeks, but Orm put it on shoulder blade opposite his full sleeve tattoo,
Cool.
Amazing. I don't.
and it
have a
looks
lot-
like the AOL symbol.
Wow, another deep cut. All right.
I don't have a lot
Guess
of
that'd be
surface area that is, like I don't have legs and my arms are sort of. I guess
You
I
have
have
legs?
arms.
You also have a head.
wooden
and-
legs.
I do have wooden legs. So maybe
Etched.
on one of my shoulders, or I guess one of my shoulders.
Like on your back, like a.
Well, then no one will see it though. I wear a backpack all the time.
What if?
Oh,
know
yeah,
what?
that's
Could
true.
you meld it or put it beneath the grass, or razor claws or whatever they are now?
Sure. Although I think in my new design, those actually moved to up here.
You could
Because
actually.
this is a Everlight, not Everlight. That's a different character.
That's a different character.
Changebringer symbol.
I got a
now.
pitch.
Okay.
What if it's inside, visible at the back of your Easy Bake Oven?
Whoa.
Because it's a flaming bell.
Sure. But I want it so people can see. Maybe I'll put it on like one of my forearms. Those are nice and
That's a good
visible.
idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, and I'll start working on sleeves.
You don't gotta stop doing that, you know.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I'm Mario. I'm Waluigi.
And you have a full back
I got a full back. Yeah, but
What all is
it's
on
also it's also a
poke in the.
it's more of a carving, like a stonework. It's been etched in, so it's not really a tattoo.
That's so cool.
So yeah, it's got the big primordial language thing, and it's got some filigree with it.
We gotta get like a full back tattoo mock-up now.
Yeah. I suppose I now have to do that.
You also have to get it in real life.
Full back tattoo?
To commit.
Taliesin,
That's
how
fair.
many tattoos do you have in real life?
I have one because I was gonna have more than 2020 happened, and I just haven't gotten around to like filling in the other bunch that I'm.
Right. Yeah. I got a little short list, but
Yeah, I gotta
Never
get in
into
there and
it.
get back on that though.
How many tattoos do you guys have?
I got two. I got the VM that we all got, and
Mm-hmm.
I got a little rave. Well, that's just
You
plants.
have two also.
I have 3.
3.
I do. One of them is hidden.
On your inner thigh.
I only have one. I want more. I want many more.
I
You
do
should get a
too.
lot more.
I know, but I promised my wife that the next one I get would be something special for our family, and I need to get it's a lot of pressure.
Well, get on it.
Especially
Right.
finding somebody who will tattoo your children also. For the family.
Yeah, we're all gonna do
that
it.
can get a little
Can be
sketchy.
done. My first tattoo I got at 15.
Oh yeah,
So, yeah.
I bet it was super high quality.
It actually was pretty high quality, but it's so not something I would get
Right.
now. Because it's a dumb butterfly.
I was gonna say. I was sitting going, should I say, is it a butterfly? Is it a butterfly?
It's a butterfly.
Oh fuck!
Ugh.
Every person I know who was under 18, every
Yes.
was like got that butterfly. And I'm like, oh, okay,
No,
it's a thing.
I'm not a butterfly girl.
No one really.
Well, maybe I am.
Yeah, I mean, we all are in our own way.
Danny, any ink?
No, sadly. I cannot get tattoos, unfortunately, because of my blood condition.
Oh,
I remember talking to you about that.
But I've wanted them. I probably would have been the kid the 15-year-old who got a butterfly as well.
You told me you wanted to get. Well, maybe I shouldn't be putting your private business out. The Black Widow tattoo.
One of these days, I want to at some point figure out a way to do it. But I've always wanted to get a Black Widow tattoo on my left ring finger. Because there is a quote from the comic book Black Widow. Actually, it's from Daredevil, but from her that's "I am my own woman, first, last, and always."
Is that all on your finger?
No, it's just the hourglass.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
Love
that's a lot.
that.
Is that from the Bendis run or?
It's from the 80s.
Oh, from the
I
80s
don't
even.
remember
Can
who
you
it
get
was.
henna tattoos?
Or I was gonna say I've got a good custom temporary tattoo.
I do love it. I sometimes draw it on my finger, so
Yeah.
if I'm
Just to have it there.
really in the feels, I'll
Love
sometimes
that.
Draw it.
Love that.
But my beloved has lots of tattoos, so she's always like, I'll get tattoos for you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I would be covered if I could. I think that they're just beautiful. I
yeah.
love
Same,
tattoos.
same.
But
Yeah, will as time goes on, but
Yeah, I've got.
it's hard with work. But
Yeah,
why
we
the
gotta
fuck
do.
not?
I know we gotta do a whole
You can
bunch.
you can cover it with makeup nowadays. Yeah.
That's no problem. They got that stuff.
Anyway,
We in the Shattered Teeth.
Mm-hmm.
We've landed, right? That's where we left off.
Yes, and got through a cave.
And are we? Jesus, are we gonna just be stuck here forever? How do we get? Can we teleport out of here? We don't even know, do we?
We can get out of here.
wait, Kate, you teleport.
I can, except
it's
I've been using the staff for other things.
and then does it not work once?
Well, it runs out of charges.
Well, maybe don't
forever?
use all the charges.
no, until like the next day.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
okay.
long
Oh,
process.
so
But I've been using it. It's a cool.
It is.
Yeah.
Magical thing
That's-
besides just the teleport.
I just assume once we've got our stuff done, we take a nap and everything.
so.
Yeah,
Those,
we'll just.
the hands are killing me. The chubby
wow.
fingers.
That's a lot.
my God. What are we doing? What is this show?
This is really something else.
I mean, and beyond all this, and boy, I could talk about where we are and what we're doing in our tattoos for forever, and that really fun fight that was really gross and I enjoyed.
So great.
Yeah,
fight.
gross science that he pulled into our.
Ugh.
Ah,
the
science.
stuff coming out
disgusting.
I
A bunch
hate
of
it.
gnarly fights recently.
Yeah.
A bunch
Love
of
it.
Gnarly fights.
Yes.
I've
Yeah.
been messed up a lot in these fights too.
Mm-hmm.
How do you were a cleric. You were a cleric.
I was.
How do you do it?
Well,
What do you mean?
Well, so here's the thing with the clerics.
Okay.
I don't know if the people know this. They're primarily healers.
Sure.
Okay.
Laura would disagree,
That's
but
not
carry
my
on.
experience.
Well,
Go
okay,
on.
but round 1 of combat. You want to heal? No one's hurt.
No.
There's nothing to do.
Yeah.
Nothing to do.
That's not what you do at round 1.
So instead, I've been saying like maybe I'll just go in and fight a little first, and then I'll heal people on like round 2 or round 3.
that's your first mistake.
But I go in and then I get fucking destroyed, and then round 2 I spend saving my own life, or running away, or being revived, and then by round 3 the fight's over. So how do you do it?
You gotta kind of treat yourself like a wizard, and it's you spend that round 1 getting yourself situated. Like round 1 is just not about having anything getting done.
Yeah, you set yourself up with something.
Yeah, you sit down, you figure out where you want to be, where you're close enough to everybody, where you can kind of be there on the battlefield in an appropriate space. If you have some defenses to put up for yourself, you get yourself a little area of protection.
Seems so selfish. I'm a giving lover. I like to give.
I feel like I would always love when I would get low initiative but obviously you can't be in
You
charge of
only
that.
got low initiative.
I only got low initiative. So it worked.
Yeah.
I think
Josh.
what Taliesin is suggesting, though, is that you use that first round to put yourself in the middle of the orgy so that you can be at a
Yeah.
giving level.
That's what I've been doing, but then I keep getting knocked
Then you
down.
keep getting knocked down.
Well, maybe you're just bad at tabletop.
You gotta figure out a way of just making yourself an uninteresting target. And because things will start to go wrong, and then you're there to just kind of nope everything out of the way.
Maybe that's my problem.
Yeah, you're not
Cleric's
interesting.
hard.
Yeah,
It is.
And
Well, you hit something. You were a good hitter. You had your
Yeah,
mace.
I had some. I did some damage.
well, you were not.
But it's-
Were you a cleric, or were you? a
Yeah,
paladin?
she was
Cleric.
super
Cleric.
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 Yeah, I mean, she was a monster, too, but
It was a war cleric, if I
Mechanically.
recall.
I think that
Yes.
sounds about right.
Yeah, it was a
That is
special
correct.
kind of
She
cleric.
doesn't know.
I mean, you had a big mace.
I had a big
You hit
mace.
things.
I will second. I hate. I've created a character who is super fast with initiative. Like I'm almost always first. And
It's
I
so
hate it.
I hate
Because
being
what the
first.
hell do you do? Especially when you're not a caster. I gotta
Ugh.
run out. I'm going. What are we doing? Do we want
Are
to
we
hurt
fighting
these
it?
people?
What are we doing? Yeah.
So I run out there, and sometimes I'm all by myself, and I'm
Yeah.
little. But as Caleb, I could
Jackie
watch.
Mason.
I could. Hey, as Caleb, I would just sit back and watch everyone go out and figure out if I was going to throw fire or do buffing or something.
Yeah, a little bit of buffing. Everyone loves a little bit of buffing.
I try to do some buffing, but
I feel like you're doing so good as a cleric.
oh, you're the only one.
Yeah.
No, wait. Do people not think you're doing?
Nobody thinks I'm doing well as a cleric.
Cool.
including
They've all
me.
told you.
What are your go-to spells? Do you use like Bane or you
I've never used Bane.
you ever fuck with
part
that?
of my issue also, my cleric issue is I'm trying not to do anything that any other cleric in our show
Well,
has ever
that's-
done.
Done.
Oh,
So like
a little
I
bit's your
never
problem.
take guiding. What is it?
Guiding bolt?
I didn't take that.
It's kind of the tried and true for to do damage.
it
with
is.
cleric.
You are basically making a. I mean, you are.
You're making this
you make-
harder on
I was
yourself.
actually wondering
Andrew
that because
doesn't
you never
rage at
used
this
it.
Yeah, cleric who does-
You never use it, and I was like,
tried
he's
not
doing
to
that on
take
purpose.
spells that were known by our other clerics, even spiritual weapon, which was very much a jester
Yes.
thing. I use sometimes, but I try to use it in different ways, or I try to use it sparingly because it's such a jester thing. And guiding bolt up the butt is such an Ashley Johnson thing. I don't want to. I
But
don't want
you
to
are
take
Use
it.
following
guiding bolt all the time.
3 clerics, so a lot of the tricks have
Whoa.
been brought out.
I love that they're curved.
So
Put that life field shit away.
Hey,
it's trying to bother me.
just lean that way. So I understand you not wanting to do like a 1-for-1 with any of the past clerics, but I mean some of them are useful for a reason. So you could try
and also
dropping
what's
one
in
or two in a
character for
rotation.
you. It's not what other people have done. Forget Bane, but like Bless is a good one for you.
I've never used bless.
Bless is so you.
Wait, what's a bless?
It just makes people. It
buffs.
makes everyone around you better.
Yeah, it
Just
makes
a little
everybody better.
You're
It's
just
Dex
making
D4
everybody
or
better.
something like that. that
Yeah,
you get?
yeah, on like everything.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah.
Because that's something you can do right at the beginning when you don't know what
So
else to
simple.
Maybe this should be the
And you
show.
literally are just, it's just you going,
How everyone
you just
should
like
play.
bless. Yeah, it's just, it's
Telling each other how we should play our
it's
characters.
just happy day.
You need a lot of
You
work.
need, I need a lot of help.
You just need larger dice and standard shapes.
Only because you asked. Only because you asked.
They're all weird shaped, and I can't even read
Yeah.
them, and I can't add them together because I don't even know what they say.
My favorite is when you do a lot of math and you're like, it's 21. Wait,
Well, because I
it's 21.
don't trust myself. Like I'll do it quick, and then I won't do it quick. But I'll add it, and then I'm like, okay.
I'm doing adding on my paper with
I've seen you do that, and I'm like, oh, that would be helpful. I also bought a calculator, but I keep forgetting. to
We
bring
know
it.
that reverse math is hard.
Reverse
all right.
math. I've never been great at math, and it kills me because
Maybe we
I've
should-
always been like wanting to do stuff and going to school for something in science, and I couldn't because my math is shit.
I heard reverse nap, and I'm not good at that either. So
Reverse nap?
I would love to figure out how to nap backwards even.
Wasn't reverse nap being awake?
Yeah, I'm really not good at that. To be fair,
That's his worst skill.
I don't do well. Yeah. Other than that, Keyleth apparently is all about going to the moon. I'm just moving on a bit because we can.
Yeah, that's
Oh, sure.
right.
Bloody Bridge.
You mean Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet. That's right.
I want to go to the moon.
I do too.
That's all I want.
Let's just go to the moon.
I mean,
Because we got to
wanna
get
go
our
to the
shit
moon too.
together.
you
before
know
we
it's
go.
coming, but it's not time yet.
No, we're not ready for the moon.
Almost. But
I'm
it's
ready.
Not time yet.
Why can't we? Why can't we just
Y'all gotta
go?
go do a scouting mission.
I mean,
God damn it, it's already
Orem every episode is like, let's go to the elevator. Come on.
I know.
But there's things to do.
You can't get in the Wonka Vader until you've actually gotten
true.
the golden ticket all
That's
the way
right.
through.
Danny, you just said something about a scouting mission?
Yeah, Keyleth
That's
wants-
going to the moon.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Is that you all need to do your scouting mission?
Yeah,
and that's going
Timothy
to the
suggested
moon.
that we go have a peeky poo.
Yeah,
Just a
Great.
peeky poo, and then we would come back?
yeah. Peeky poo, come
How do we
back, tell
know-
everybody what we saw.
how
What
do
you
we know
saw.
if we can get
Not
back?
I mean, I hope we have a
Purpose.
peeky poo and get hoovered up the tunnel, and then we're on the moon. It's a win-win
Wouldn't
situation.
they know that we were there? Like, how are we going to do this?
It's a
how do you
moon.
get-
There's a
how do
lot
you
of
get
places
back?
to hide.
I know.
Do you have to? Is there
Maybe
like an
we
up
won't.
How
and
do
a down?
elevators work?
Maybe we won't come back. Maybe it's a one-way ticket. Maybe it's so plush. We want to stay.
A very plush.
I mean, it
moon.
looks, from what Imogen saw, it looks beautiful. She was talking about it's like its own ecosystem, and
Just
like,
vibing.
And we need
we should leave them alone.
masks and goggles, and we need to make sure because there's dust, and we need to make sure that we're properly prepared. And
Oh man.
You just went through this on the playa.
well, actually, technically the opposite, but yes.
Are we gonna go full Total Recall?
Yes, I
That what
hope
we're
so.
Get your ass to Mars.
When you hear the crunch, you're there.
That's all I've ever wanted. Ever since I learned that there was a tiny red moon that acted weird, I'm like, we gotta go.
We got to go there.
Horse.
Yes.
I want a little Art Deco spaceship. I'll take the elevator, but man, I want a little rocket so bad.
Yeah, maybe we could think of other ways of getting there.
Like the opening of the Flash Gordon film. I just want to just do the whole.
Do you think with all the brilliant minds of the Age of Arcanum, that any wizard that we never heard about that's not even in the public record came up with like a bubble ship, a rocket ship, and they've been up there already?
A bubble ship, like in the movie
mean, how
The
would they have
Explorer,
gotten up
starring
here?
Taliesin Jaffe?
That's correct.
Co-starring, for fuck's sake.
No, you were
good.
starring in it.
I was in
love
for like
that
4
movie so
seconds of
much.
that fucking film.
You
I
were
got cut
so
out.
good.
I got cut out.
You did not. You were awesome.
Mostly got cut out. But
You starred in it.
You just need to enchant some stuff to get like Odaluk's Resilient Sphere and fly.
let's get Essex, Keyleth, and Percy in a room. They can get
figure something
They can
out.
get to space. That's
Yeah.
everybody you need.
Yeah.
You
We
know,
can do it. We can figure it out.
we've got all sorts of people who could figure this shit out.
Oh, this hat hurts so much.
Is it too tight?
Yes. It's
time
too
to-
tight.
That's too tight.
There you go. Authentic.
Why don't you just like wear it a little higher?
Because I'm a thirst trap. This is how thirst traps wear.
You
hats.
are-
Well,
crap.
since you can't wear your hat anymore, and it's actually like now weirdly, it's distracting me. I think it might be time for a Tower of Inquiry.
Oh. Is that for
Nice.
me, a Taliesin, or just anyone?
I think it's for a pull, and I think you're the one to pull it because
Do it.
You're thirsting and trapping.
Oh,
Ooh.
look at those mushrooms.
This is a very
Thirsty,
spooky process
thirsty.
that begins with us drawing a block from the tower, reading the number on it. That's been artfully carved into it, and our professor, Dr. Danny Carr, reads us the corresponding question. You have a professorate, so you're a PhD, which Danny Carr?
PHW?
Yeah.
I already did it.
If anyone causes the tower to
That
fall, there will be
is
dire consequences.
That is very close
Sam.
to falling.
I already pulled. I got number 44.
Ooh.
Oh, you're the one.
Oh, yes! It's Halloween, so you know that's gonna be some fucked up shit in that box.
Go to the consequences box.
Go to your corner.
You have to read it
There
silently.
shall be consequences.
Maybe
to your
Danny Carr will
actions.
read some
Yes, read it
teenage
silently.
self-insert fanfic or out loud or something.
What am
Maybe I don't know. There'll have to be a funny accent. Something.
Silently.
I can read
What does that
lips.
I don't know.
Wait, what?
It's for Block C. It's for,
It's for later in the
it's for
episode.
later. It's for later.
Okay. I have a thing that I have to do later.
Later.
Okay.
That's a very satisfying consequence for the audience, I'm sure.
You look like a total fucking serial killer. That lighting.
With the red light.
I'll also say the fact that the Pumpkin Man is blinking has just finally
I
killed me.
love
We
him.
appreciate the Pumpkin Man.
Oh God!
Absolutely.
This
not.
whole thing
Everything
is
here.
so good.
Look at this.
I
guy.
love him, and I want him in my yard all the time.
Never let that leave.
Aw, like you're giving him scritches.
What was that rented, or do we own it?
I probably
No,
do not own it, and it
Knox made
probably
it.
was.
Knox made it. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably one of our
Look at this job that Knox did. So
our very
good.
special.
So good.
I will make things creepy.
Why don't after tonight? Why don't we just move that to Marisha's office door?
Just put it in there and close it.
Yeah.
So not to
Okay.
bring us back to this, but
Yes,
there
there
was
was
a
a-
question.
Yes.
Oh?
Number 44 from awkward_ramble. If your character was banished to a different universe, what world-setting genre, other than high fantasy, do you think they'd prefer versus what they'd thrive in? Example, Jester might prefer a Regency romance, but she'd thrive in a murder mystery.
What's a Regency romance?
Oh, Regency
You don't know what
romance
that
is
is?
like
It's the Darcy shit.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Pride and
Jane
Prejudice.
And zombies.
No. not book
I know.
club.
I'm sorry.
So this is actually
Sheesh.
8 questions.
Like genre.
What question? What?
And are we talking
genre
about
would your
thirst
character
trap?
No,
thrive in
talking about your
versus
character
Not
prefer.
fantasy. So not fantasy.
Somewhere else.
Where would they live their best life?
I mean, FCG would probably prefer the world of like iRobot or something, just to be surrounded
sci-fi
by a sci-fi
situation?
situation. But thrive in. I think they would thrive in like genre, like a caveman type of sort of primal medieval, like a medieval sort of thing, because he's got all these gadgets. So he
Like
could
a
be
historical
like a god.
drama?
Yeah, like a
Or
historical
like
drama.
Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court kind of
Yes,
vibe.
yes.
I love. Yeah, okay, that works for me. Gosh. I mean, mine's easy. Like any good, like really like filthy cyberpunk story, like any of the stuff that's really grungy, Max Headroom television series sort of thing. Just lots of trash. Be into that. It's easy stuff.
I'm gonna do a little bit of a curveball here. I feel like Fern would have a good time in like a Christopher Guest
Yes.
Yes.
sort
Like a
of,
bestie show.
you know.
Yeah.
Well,
And that
improvised
Keep
comedy.
touching my nose,
I know, it's
and I
really
keep rubbing it off.
smudged.
Is it very smudged?
Yeah.
It's pretty smudged.
Yeah, it's got
Okay.
black stuff all over it.
We have nothing to
I'm
help
gonna go with that.
Okay.
I could see Orem having a good time visiting the world of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and sort of like extending out his knowledge of sword fighting.
Kung fu movies.
Yeah, and just like leaping through trees.
So good.
It's so good.
Oh, it's one of my favorite movies.
My
of all
kids
time.
love
I gotta
It's so
watch that
beautiful. It's such a great story for its central character.
Yes.
And Michelle Yeoh.
Oh,
Michelle Yeoh in that movie. Come on, what is
she's
better?
so good in that movie.
Yeah,
She's so good in everything.
so much grace.
Well, I suppose thank you, Awkward Ramble, for allowing us to have an awkward
Wait,
ramble.
Does that mean because it knocked down? Is that the last one of the night?
That's the only question we can do.
You could pull from the chaos.
I mean, I don't know if this has ever even
from the
happened
rubble.
before.
From
Straight
on a single
from
pull.
the first pull and it's gone.
the pile of qua. Yeah.
We want a couple more quads.
I had a feeling that was going to take a dive.
I'm
when
not
you put it
okay.
on
One or
there.
two more
'Cause
from
it
the
was
ship
like-
pile.
Yeah, no.
Isa.
Let's just pull more from the fucking ship pile.
Okay.
Pull from the rubble.
I'm gonna let you.
You're going to let me go?
Yes, please don't make me get up because I don't know if all this shit is gonna.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a reprieve. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Showing my
okay.
bits and pieces here.
What? Aren't you wearing pants?
I'm wearing pants, but you never
No, there's a
know.
lot happening. Oh, there's giant
Go
bags of candy down here that
there
they
are?
did not mention.
Oh,
Oh, I saw it.
Let's see what's in here.
I was hoping y'all wouldn't notice, and then I would just
This
take all of your candy
is
later.
not good candy. It's real bad.
With this.
I found a Kit Kat though.
Everything I'm gonna wait for till
Next
later.
one. That and
42. Great number.
42. Yep.
There's peanut butter cups.
No, wait. Those are just the best.
Oh, I see.
Lurker in the thread.
Ooh.
If your character had a heraldic crest or coat of arms, what would it consist of?
Oh my goodness.
Coat of arms.
Mine's very simple. It would be the two moons plus a sword down the middle with vine and flower wrapping around. Easy.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
You
Did
wouldn't.
they change the
You wouldn't do
flavor
the
of
four?
Kit Kat?
Or is that just melty?
No, it's just it tastes weird. Sorry.
I mean, food today is
We
not
did buy that for the Halloween show 8 years.
It's like your barroom blitz.
It's a
candy.
very nice vintage. I will not hear it.
I feel like Fern's coat of arms would be just stolen from other people's coats of arms.
It would just be the Queen's.
Yes. Many different coat of arms cobbled together.
God, I'm trying to think what I would even do. I mean, the hammer is fun. I love it. I would love the idea of just a shattered, just like a fully shattered coat of arms. Sounds like a lot of fun. I love that natural crackle so much. With maybe the faux dunamancy symbol kind of sitting in the front of it.
Maybe mine would be like, I don't know, like a heart and a coin and feet.
I was and a buzzsaw. Yeah.
Not the tongue,
The tongue.
the flesh tongue.
The tongue's real.
Yeah.
The tongue I get to keep with me always.
You know, I bet growing up with Nanamori that Fern just has a literal coat of arms.
Probably. Yeah, probably Fern's coat of arms would just be arms.
How did it take that long to get to that joke? We really.
Did you find the good stuff?
And a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh boy.
That's the shit right there.
Happy Halloween, everybody. One more question, or what are we doing?
Let's.
We can come back to
I
it.
think we'll come back. Let's come back to it. Let's come back to it.
Love this. It's really good.
Yeah, we'll do a little more later. Awkward ramble again, and thank you, Lurker in the Thread. And if you have a surprisingly goopy evergreen question, goopy, for our
Goopy.
Tower of Inquiry or our pile of qua, you can enter it at criticalrole.com/tower! Exclamation point.
Is there an exclamation?
Critroll.com/.
Critroll.com/tower.
No exclamation.
Why do they
That's
put
it.
it there just to throw people?
I think
Make
it,
you sound excited.
Oh.
Do you know what punctuation does?
Yeah, but they put a dot. There's too much punctuation in the world these days. And another thing.
Exclamation.
I know. Here we are. I suppose it's time to slide into the deep dive.
Oh, okay.
We're doing the deep dive.
I hope our audience is also wearing costumes tonight.
I hope so too. You should be.
We could put the word out.
Yeah.
these?
Professor Carr, are you grabbing our 4 tankards with the questions that you've lovingly crafted for
The
our
set is attacking me, so yes.
conversation?
But yes, I am.
It's got a lot of attacking.
Oh,
bits,
thank
doesn't
you.
it?
I want to itch my nose so bad.
Just
go
go
For it.
YOLO.
YOLO!
You can even just and
Oh, beauty.
We're going to take turns pulling questions from our tankards, and since I'm the tavern keeper, I decide who goes first, and that person will be Liam, because he tried to wind his way out of doing the tower,
I'm trying to get.
and also because this is hilarious.
I got one.
Hey!
There it is. All right, here we go. I can't manipulate my fingers and I can't see. Orum was instrumental in saving Keelit from the same toxin that killed Will and Derrig 6 years ago.
Derrig.
How does he feel about that parallel?
How do you feel?
Well, not great. There's a lot of weight on everyone in the Bell's Hells right
It's
now.
heavy.
And, I mean, mixed emotions because, you know, part of him, he's relieved and so grateful that he could save his leader and repay so many favors to her that she's given all the Ashari. He also wonders, like, gods, why couldn't, you know, my husband and my father still be here? And, like, maybe couldn't we save them? But this woman has lost so much herself. You know, it's just, there's a lot of loss going around for everybody in the Bell's Hells. And it's just sort of par for the course where everybody's at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Every answer you give tonight sounds like a high school theater monologue. I just don't know, man. I can't take it anymore.
You need a folding
Can't take this town anymore.
folding
gotta
chair and
get
a
out
fake
of here.
steering wheel.
You say that, but I am hearing every fucking person I really knew in New Jersey who talked the way I am talking right now.
Oh.
No, a lot of them were assholes.
And the outfit really sells it, I think. It really
Yeah.
brings it all together.
Garden State.
It's just New Jersey. We have good tomatoes.
It's a beautiful state.
It is a beautiful
It
state.
is. Everyone's just
Yeah,
familiar
it's a
with
beautiful state.
the crusty booger up at the top near
Yeah,
New York City,
it's
but it's
gorgeous.
farmland,
Gorgeous.
beaches.
Yeah.
Get deep into the nasal cavity, everything is.
Yeah.
We still talking about New Jersey?
Yeah, I was going with the booger metaphors.
All right.
Too far in.
Who's next? This guy?
I think we're going around.
Sam, how did FCG feel talking with Girana about his own need for therapy and to let people help him in order to help others? Well, FCG, I think, has realized over the last few months of traveling with the Bell's Hells that FCG is not the greatest therapist. Doesn't really know enough about the human condition to really provide any insight into any
he
of
wants.
that. Wants to, but wanting to do something and being skilled enough to do it are two different things. Like me doing accents. I'd love to. I just can't.
I mean, you do
I
them
feel
all
you.
the time.
I do them.
Yeah.
Due to them. Boo boo.
But it was a really it was an eye-opening experience talking to her about sort of his path forward and what he wants to do. It's tough because he's looking in all these different places for meaning. He's looking for meaning in helping others. He's looking for meaning in the gods above. He's looking for meaning in a sense of purpose. You know, what's their mission? What's their duty to this world? He's looking for meaning in his friends. It's as if all of those answers are unsatisfying, and he still hasn't figured it out yet. And I don't know that Sam Riegel, have figured it out yet.
I love FCG so much.
I do
I love
too.
FCG so fucking much.
I feel like in the beginning with letters that when he was helping people, it's grown more nuanced with time, even though he's doubting himself, and that like when you were helping people, it felt like you were really trying to fix them. And maybe they're learning that you can't always fix people. You can just support them and be there for them.
If you try to change people, it's time to change people. I don't know. Maybe that one doesn't work.
Maybe you start with changing yourself and then work out from there and
I think that's what it
slow
is.
circles. But I love that whole scene. That made me really happy.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Matt is a good therapist.
I just want to say, side note, if I set on fire, it's because my sound pack is like 9,000 degrees pressed into my spine right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of my spinal chunks might fuse together by the end of the show. That's why I'm not turning around completely to see people.
I just assumed you were doing like the Keaton Batman thing. Yeah.
So if you start yelling, you're not doing a monologue from Glengarry Glen Ross. You're actually on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Here we
Always
go.
be closing.
Ashton had hopes for a mutiny aboard the ghost ship.
Mutiny!
what were their plans or goals, and are they happy with the mutiny when the mutiny turned into a dance party of love? So Ashton has kind of subconsciously gotten a hold of the notion that all authority is bad and is really just upset by all of it at the moment. And also kind of wanted a ghost ship a little bit for their own. But the chaos that got spread was perfectly acceptable. Walking away from it was like, not to go too far into a weird context. It was very Captain EO. We went out and like literally it was just like everyone was suddenly happy and dancing and boning.
Does Ashton like fun?
Yes, Ashton absolutely likes fun, except it's just the fun that Ashton likes is not necessarily fun for everybody else. And yes, Ashton definitely likes fun. There just hasn't been a lot lately.
We need to ask Ashton what kind of fun they would like to have.
Yeah, well, I mean, once they've got a little bit once they've got a little bit of a couple questions answered, that is definitely drinking with friends is great fun.
Yes.
Drinking, you do a lot of drinking, but I always felt that was, or assumed that that's to numb the pain.
No, that's
not fun. That's
multi-purpose.
Sure.
Multi-purpose.
So, yeah.
Did they enjoy the beer garden back in Zephyra?
They did.
Yeah.
Zephyra.
They very much did, and they enjoy a good dance party. They enjoyed the museum, was a lot of fun. They enjoy fights with shitty people, but they also enjoy fighting when with friends if it's everything is like on the level and copacetic.
Getting up to no good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially when you're especially for people who kind of have it coming, at least in their head, is kind of nice. And just taking care of people is really nice and fun.
Are they a good dancer?
Well, depends on who you ask.
Them.
Yes,
Oh.
Okay.
they think.
But is it like mosh pit dancing, or are they actually
that
decent?
it's mosh pit dancing?
Oh, okay.
But it's dancing to a big beat. It's the jumping up and down.
Do we got to find a rager for you?
I would love a rager.
Yeah.
I'd kill for a rager. That'd be great.
You have killed for a rager.
I would kill again for a ranger. Dare them to catch me. I will. That base will just going to drop on somebody, and they're not getting back up.
Drop the base as a threat.
Always.
For a second, I thought you said ranger, but you've also killed
I also
for
would
a
drop
ranger.
But
Yes.
yeah, no, they like fun. It's just it hasn't been a lot going on lately. It's been a
There
lot
hasn't
of
been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of.
which is why
the ghost ship was fun.
the ghost ship was so nice.
They were so charming, and
we were so into
It
it.
was so jolly. I
Yeah.
really could. I want to be on that boat with those dead folk.
We didn't ruin that for Matt, did we? He didn't have like a super creepy thing planned, and we made it a fun pleasure cruise. Like,
Probably.
I've known that boy a long time.
You talking
he was giggling. I'm sure he went home giggling his ass off.
Yeah, you're talking about the person who role played as Grass.
okay. He loved
True,
it. He loved it. He
true.
loved it.
He seemed like he was having the time of his life,
Okay.
Yeah.
and I loved him romancing himself.
Oh my God, that was the best.
Another,
Watching Matt
That was the
romance
best.
himself is
Woo! Woo!
only because half of him's hidden behind the tape.
Yeah.
has
Closest
Fern
there.
answered one of these?
Yes, yeah.
Fern is the member of Bell's Hells that is the most optimistic about everyone surviving this adventure. Why does Fern maintain this positive attitude? How does she feel as a fae that is best friends with mortals? Yes, this is. I think she just doesn't know how to deal with it, because this is the being in this mortal world. It's hard because you lose things that you love. So I think she thinks if she just pretends that that's not a possibility, that everything will be okay, because she doesn't want to deal with it and doesn't want to deal with her problems. So she.
What problems?
I don't know. No, I think it stresses her out. She loves everybody. She loves everybody so much, and thinking about possibly, I think, having had those moments where Orem was gone and Laudna, I think after that it was like, oh, well, that can't happen again because that's a terrible feeling. Yeah, I think that's one thing that probably stresses Fern out.
It's a little bit like the Cheshire Cat leaving Wonderland to come to Earth and seeing like how painful it can be.
Yeah.
That doesn't compute with everything I know.
No.
Normally I just roll around and disappear in a smile.
Yeah. What's this feeling in my chest? Sorry, Chris.
Kookier comedy version of Wings of Desire. I don't know. It's,
Yeah.
yeah, too weird of a throw. But yeah.
Yeah. Did you make a cigarette with your... I'm gonna make one with mine too.
You're gonna make
Are you going
question cigarettes?
Frenchman now?
Hey, French Wario.
French Wario.
What is the meaning of this question? Yeah.
What's the difference between Wario and Waluigi?
One of them is a parody of Mario, and one of them is a parody of Luigi.
But why wouldn't it be Wario and Luigi?
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 I guess that doesn't
Wait,
make
Luigi
sense.
You
always
just
stays
said it
Luigi?
out loud. I feel like you
so.
answered your own question right there.
Wait,
I think it's that because it's dopier. It's sillier.
Waluigi.
Yeah.
Waluigi
Yep.
Waluigi.
Luigi.
and Wario?
All right, we're going again.
I want to see your hand get
Well,
in there
I
again.
pre-shoved my giant mitts in there to get. Okay.
Robbing me of my fun.
Tell us what it was like for Aurum to visit Zephyra and for you to finally meet the family members that you dreamed up, like the triplets and Aurum's mothers. Well, I touched on this a little bit. I love that with all these campaigns to make like to dream up Astrid and Eowulf, to dream up all this whole family, and I've been dreaming about this family since a little bit before the Vex and Percy wedding one shot, and like I was mapping this all out into Derek was sort of like he was teeing up Aurum.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know if you remember him talking about the triplets when they were little. Derek wasn't sleeping a lot because all his kids were a lot younger. As you know, as a father, you don't sleep much
Yes.
with kids. So, you don't want to give Matt too much detail so that you can be surprised.
Yeah, because he'll fuck it up.
Yeah.
Fuck it up.
So bad.
But I also, with Caleb, his past is not that sunny. And the twins lost their mother, and the father was a fucking schmuck. So I really enjoyed creating, like, even though Aurum suffered loss, he had the most loving family. And I thought about Caduceus and his family a lot too when I was dreaming all them people.
Thank
up.
you. Yeah, that was a departure for me too. Of like, maybe I'm just gonna not have any of those problems.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of nice.
Great.
Kind of
I wonder
nice.
if we're gonna run into Caduceus.
I'd love that.
Me too. I feel like Fern would love Caduceus.
Oh my God, they get along so
they
well.
really would.
Oh, boy. They would.
I think she'd be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna stay here. This is."
Oh, that's
where I'm
great. We
supposed to
got
live.
it.
I don't think we need the rest of the show. I think
Place
you guys
right
should
there.
just start improvising now.
Got a room upstairs.
You're fabulous. My God.
I mean, you're no slouch either. Although a little short, but that's okay.
Well, that's all right.
You guys are even dressed right.
I could
What
watch
pals
this
they would
all
be.
day long.
Oh, what pals they would be.
I can cosplay. I can role play Caduceus till my fucking heart is dead. It's just the easiest.
Are they
fucking
the
thing.
same height too?
He's probably Caduceus is probably a little taller.
Maybe.
Deuces is like 7 foot.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah,
he's
big.
taller than Fern.
Fern's a little over 6 foot.
I think at 6 feet
Sorry.
with the horns.
Aurum just thinks everybody's 9 feet tall.
Yeah,
No, Clay. Yeah. No, Clay would totally be into like just never leave. Just never.
yeah.
Leave.
Just stay.
You're the best.
Just stay.
Oh,
We'll see.
We'll see.
Okay, I'm drawing.
speed round's going great.
Oh, this is a speed round?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
What is the deal with Marisha's flat white coffee joke?
Oh my God.
People need answers.
I mean, like,
answers.
it's that's the most wonderfully inside weird joke.
As she explained, the surface level explanation is that she sent a message in our company's Slack with her coffee order, which was a plain flat white
Usually
with
what she
vanilla,
orders.
and that was her coffee order.
Which we do
Yes.
every
Which is a
every
very
time we're here.
normal, not weird coffee order, and I have the backstory for the structure of the joke, if I can get meta here. I had an improv teacher named Billy Merritt, truly gifted improviser and comedian, and he taught me the rule of 37s, which is most time when you hear about the rule, the comedy rule is the rule of threes. Say something again the third time, very funny punchline. But he taught me the rule of 37s, which is yes, something is funny after 3 mentions, and then it is not funny on mention 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, or 36.
But
37. It's very funny. And so if I keep saying this flat white coffee thing, eventually it will be funny.
You were already, it had already briefly been a thing for 10 seconds. There was a little joke.
wasn't there a stand-up of, I think it was Gilbert Gottfried, who came out and everybody was clapping and he was like, thank you so much, thank you so much.
And he just kept going.
Thank you so much. And he kept doing that. That was the entire show.
Thank you so much.
And I could see how that would just become funnier and funnier and you could still do the bit.
Yeah.
So good.
That's a very good bit.
So good.
Oh, man.
So stay tuned. I'll let you know when it becomes funny.
Oh, we won't know, will we? God damn it. Ashton is a titan of blood and has some sort of connection to the elemental titans due to the actions of the Hishari. What does he think of this, and how does he feel about the Hishari now? Well, there has probably been a little bit of overcommitment into this now.
Overcommitment?
That was a big nature abhors a vacuum, and a whole bunch of their past and his a whole bunch of who he was at the beginning of his life is just a giant question mark. It is just nothing that will ever get filled, and so it didn't really the very concept of who they are and what they think about the world was kind of rebooted and reforged at the age of 7, 8, 9, wherever that was, in a completely different place with a completely different group of people being raised by a state institution. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of all they've got, and that's the beginning of a personality, more or less. And so having the sudden opportunity to get those previous years filled, and even further back into some sort of generational knowledge is kind of intoxicating at the moment, and there's not a lot of judgment happening about whether or not that's a good thing or not and what it actually means. But Ashton's real into it right now, and is definitely leaning hard into it.
That's great.
We hope. We really, really hope it's great. Because that could be great. That could be a problem. We will see. But yeah, it is definitely this missing thing that has been denied for their whole life that is suddenly available and feels real and concrete in a way that nothing ever has before.
What a crazy moment for it to happen. Right before you get laser rocketed to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go into that, but I mean, yeah, it's kind of specific.
Specific.
Speaking of mystery,
I know I don't want to give anything away,
I don't
but
understand yet.
Yeah, I'm trying not to give anything away, but it is definitely, starting to learn just how badly life fucked you is really an interesting moment, especially when you're about to go meet the people upstairs and just see just how badly they fucked you.
Do you mean HR?
Yeah. I'd like to register a complaint. That's very. He's very specifically leaning into it. It's even with not enough knowledge. Leaning into it probably before it should. We'll see. That's mine. I think you're the last.
Yeah, bow tie crew, go.
What?
Bow tie crew.
Bow tie? Oh yeah, we're bow tie. Okay.
I never get to wear this as a matching cummerbund.
Tell us everything about Fern's flirtation with the champion of Asmodeus
Oh,
and
yes.
Klosk. I mean, goodness, he was just so hot. Like, what was I supposed to do? I don't really think there's much more than that.
Does Fern flirt to flirt or to consummate? Like, does she want things to actually happen with these people, or is she just flirting because she flirts?
Yes. I don't know. That's just like what's coming out as Fern, and so I'm like, well, whatever, I'll just go with it. I think she's very flirty by nature, just for fun, because it's fun. But
Like, is she flirty or is she horny?
You can.
I mean, maybe both.
Why categorize?
Why categorize? It depends. Like if it's someone, if
If it happens, it happens.
if it happens, it happens.
Have the flirt up here, and then the horny is just like a little beep that pops
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's a little flirt, and then if someone is like goes a little further with the flirt, then it's like, oh, okay. Well, we can make this happen.
There's a vibe.
Yeah, but I kind of think she does flirt a little bit just for fun. Yeah, I think it's just a funsies, and sometimes I think it would be very different with somebody that she cares about more on a deeper level. But I don't know if she's ever really experienced like full love for somebody before. Like
She hasn't
that.
had a significant other,
I mean,
a serious boyfriend, girlfriend, other.
Has that vulnerability ever actually happened? Like, I know that's a question you might not be able or want to answer, but like,
yeah, I can't.
that's a lot of self knowledge
Yeah,
there.
I don't think I can get into it yet.
Oh,
I don't think
But
I
so
can
that
get
means
into it.
there is an answer.
Yes.
Ooh! So many micro expressions.
Juice.
Yes, there is. So maybe we'll get into it. But yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
So
We'll
we
see.
got Devil Guy.
Mm-hmm.
We got Bone Man.
Mm-hmm.
Gnome Man.
Mm-hmm.
God Lady.
Mm-hmm.
God lady.
Deanna.
Abria.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Abria's too powerful. She just I couldn't do anything about it.
You know,
even
this is
talking
getting
about
a little. I'm getting a little steamy. I think I'm going to cool things off with a pull from
Tower of
the,
Inquiry.
from
Let's do it.
the pile of disaster over there.
Yes.
Let's see what we got.
Self pull.
Pile of
Self-pull.
chaos.
Self-pull. Taliesin makes a lot of noise when he moves in this outfit.
I know it's all.
Why would you end that
Just
conversation,
him.
Taliesin? How
You
could
can't
you?
hear it in the club though, but
All right. It's just very.
Very
An
tiny
extra
Jenga.
from a bad Star Trek.
So
Yeah.
a lot of well, I'll explain. Eight is the number. I'm going to put this. Where do I put this? I'm going to put this over here. Aha.
Okay. From Arnie Erickson.
hi, Ani.
Have you ever gone home from a session thinking, what the fuck do we do now? Is it a barrage of internal questions of what happens now? What do we do? I need to talk to somebody. Or do you wait until the next session to figure it out?
Oh, it's different every time.
Different every time, yeah.
Definitely moments of what the fuck just happened. What are we gonna say? What am I gonna say next week with the pickle that we just created?
Gosh, I hope I remember what I'm going to say.
Huh?
Last game, I was definitely was trying to remember. I had so many plans and I forgot all of them.
If we know that we're getting ready for an important battle or encounter, combat encounter, we frequently will set up a text chain without Matt in it to plan our attack and then totally
Ignore it,
Or,
yeah.
or
Yeah.
like we'll have all these great ideas and plans. First you do this, and then I'll do this, and we'll do a combo move, and it'll be awesome. And then someone else will be like, or I fly up here and do this, and then you guys can do that. And everyone's like, that's good too. And we don't decide. We just lay out 5 different plans and do none of them.
No, yeah.
No plan
That's
survives
probably a lot.
contact with the enemy. But
Yeah.
I do love what you do, though.
What do I
and
do?
I genuinely mean this.
What
This
do I
is not
do?
me being sarcastic. Is about 24 hours before it's time to play. You always text. I'm sure I could find all of them in the text thread. So do we have a plan? What exactly are we doing here?
We need to work something out.
Pages.
It doesn't work.
We don't really have a plan, do we? It was like, there's pages of, oh no.
I still will laugh.
I love it.
Every game since you've done this, I have a moment where I'll get the giggles. About when you leaned over to Liam and I thought you were going to tell him something like really serious, and then you were like, do you have a plan? The way you said it was so funny, and I could not stop laughing, and I still will think about that every game since and just start getting the giggles. So do you have a plan?
We are
You were so serious
I
about
assume
it.
the answer was no.
No.
We are experts at this. You got to keep an open mind.
You do.
You
And
do.
like last game was a perfect example of you dodging and weaving, and like it was amazing to watch.
God.
That was just
What happened?
everything kept flowing by you, and you would grab it, and it was just nothing touched you.
We got pretty low in HP though.
Oh, I mean in that
Very
fight,
low.
but-
We had that was rough.
Yeah,
That was
it was rough.
harder than I thought it was going to be.
the worm fight.
Ugh, that thing was
Once
disgusting.
it was like, oh, that's right, we gotta. I had an interesting thing because I rolled exactly what I didn't want for my. I got the space build, which was like, well, this is great when you're fighting a bunch of people, but like, this is not great for a big bad.
So you roll, and it's going to be one of the things.
One
You
of the
don't know
four.
which
A
one.
D6 or D4?
D4,
Okay, and it's space, time,
gravity, and
Gravity.
reality,
reality.
or I suppose that, or we call it probability, space, time, reality,
What's
probability.
probability? Have we seen that?
Yeah, it's come up. It's the rainbow. And that just means that things go well around me a lot. Just everything's a little. It's basically, not to get into the technical, it's a roving bless spell
Cool.
for anyone within a range of me.
That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah. It's but this was like, space is really great for a lot of, like, a big sea of creatures, but one big one, it doesn't really.
Just the portal. Going
That's so
hanging
cool.
With that
You've
one's
used that a couple times.
So cool.
Well, and then, but like, once I was like, oh, if we get near it and we hit and we're gonna get asked, okay, I'm just gonna keep my distance and fuck with it.
So cool.
Do we want to do one more, or do we want to?
One more.
Let's pull one more. You pulled.
You want me to do it? Well, I already pulled one. You want to pull one?
I think we've all pulled.
Yeah,
We've
you're
all pulled.
closest. You're closest to the thing.
Who, me,
and-
Sam Riegel?
Yeah, you, Sam Riegel.
Okay, here we go.
Since you
Pull one from the chaos.
I did
from
not
from
pull
on top of
anything.
the
Kept my mouth
pile of
shut.
skulls.
I'm going to do this one. It's
My spine.
I'm not going to say a
is
word.
molten.
one.
Number one.
Woo!
I love that you pulled this
We're
one.
number one.
From Aleos Lophonos. How do you choose an accent for a character?
Great question.
That is a good question.
It's got to be something you can keep up for several years.
Yes.
Like a little British lady, right?
Like a little British lady. Sure. The only accents that I can do that I haven't already done, well, I did me as Scanlan. I did me, but slightly hoitier as Tyrion. I did Miss Piggy for Not the Brave.
Love her so much.
So
And then this weird country thing. I only have one other accent that I can do in life, and that is like a surfer dude. So that's next campaign.
Oh,
A lot of factors go into what it's going to be. I mean, the first ones were just what they were. It was just us going, I don't know, let's go. But then after that, I chose Zemnian for him once Matt started telling us a little bit about Wildmount and telling us like the influences on it, and I was like, I could do a German accent as inspiration for Zemnian. Sold, and hadn't been thinking about that at all. And as soon as he said that, it was in. But then we also know again that we're going to be doing these for years, and we talk to each other about who's doing what a little bit, so there's not a lot, not overlap. And you want to do something different than what you've done before, so.
I definitely, I'd say, I would say it was, I thought it would be a great way to kind of learn an accent that you don't know how to do very well. It's not at all. That was a
Relatable.
mistake. So my, boy, And then, so my
You're
next...
like, I'm gonna ace this by the time we end this campaign. I'm be so
I'll be
good
like
at this
halfway
accent.
through, I'll have it picked up, and
Yeah.
maybe it was not...
And then you get afraid to talk because you're like, it's gonna sound like shit.
I just gave up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it. And then afterwards, I now pick all my accents based on what I will still be able to say if I've had a 4-hour awful session. So it's just, what can I do after I've ruined myself for 4 hours? So
That's a good idea.
Clay and Ashton are on the other ends of that.
God, I wish I could do accents. Like sometimes
You can, though.
I can.
We heard some earlier tonight.
Yes, sometimes I can, and it's like, wow, I can do it. And then like the next day, it's gone.
You've got to have a good
Like,
Brit, right?
say again?
Do you do an RP? You've got to have like an RP Brit.
Classy,
A nice classy.
classy English accent like
I
this.
went to school.
I went to school.
Nope.
No, we work on this
That
though. It's
sounds-
not that difficult.
It's not that difficult.
Longer. Everything's got to be long. Yes.
Everything's got to be long.
Yeah. Oh.
There are
Did you-
people in the
There it
UK
is.
vomiting right
You are
now.
like, oh, what is this?
Don't you see a
Who's
fucking thing?
this one American is teaching this other American?
How to properly do
The
it.
All
rain
eight of them
Yes.
sound like
Spain.
trash.
falls mainly on the plane.
I so badly wanted like a stronger accent with Yasha because I was like, it's so fun because there is something about fantasy RP where you feel like you want to do like a British accent or like it feels more fantasy because every fantasy film that we've seen, you don't hear a boring ass American accent. So I always wanted that because you sound so regal and wonderful, and I just can't do it.
Well, a little bit it's nice too because you're going outside of yourself, so you just feel
Yeah, if you
different
feel
than
different.
yourself.
Yeah.
Was this Fern voice that you do, is that something that you've done all your life or for years, like this?
No, that just popped out in EXU, and I was like, okay,
Oh,
this is
nice.
what's gonna
I love
happen.
So much.
Yeah, that was just the first game, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll just try something like she's a little, and then that came out.
If the audience leaves with nothing else, they should know two things tonight. One, you can see my nipples. And two, you have to do an accent to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's the only way to play.
Yeah. And if you don't, stop playing.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Thank you, Arnie Erickson and Elias. Oh God, I'm gonna mess this up. Elias Lafonos.
The pronunciation.
Cool
so
name.
I
Oh no, I'm
did
going
that.
for it. I actually went for the most like supervillain sounding one. So, and again, I get it all the time. So sorry. Remember, if you have a burning question for our Tower of Inquiry once it is rebuilt, you can enter it at critroll.com/tower.
No punctuation.
You did so good. That's perfect.
But we're going to take a quick break, but don't leave because...
I've decided I've grown bored of Critical Role and its paltry shows. I've decided to aim higher. World domination! And I don't need this nerdy ass company anymore! So that's why for the C block, you will all be playing a game called Keep Talking and No One Explodes!
Back is literally burning.
Wait, did you?
I did not plant a bomb on set or anything like that. Though I can see from the context of the clues why you'd think that, but I'm a homicidal anthropomorphic mop, not a monster. But if you fail, that pumpkin man will come alive and eat all of you slowly, one by one, while the crew watches with utter dispassion.
What is happening right now?
So scary.
This is amazing.
Do we stop?
The Midnight Queen is dead. As the bell tolls for Her Majesty, her succession looms in uncertainty. For with her dying breath, the Queen invoked an ancient and deadly contest, compelling the princesses of Twelvefold to meet in secret and battle one another, until the stroke of midnight reveals the victor, the new Midnight Queen. Erdine, the Gilded Champion. Dr. Lux, the Scholar Supreme. Rosalind, the Oneromancer. Freya, Blood of the Tower. Hephaestus, the Lightbreaker. And then there's me, Boss No, the fairest of them all. Who will survive? Who will you choose? Who will be Queen by Midnight?
Hey critters, Laura Bailey here to guide you through what's new in the Critical Role shop. Oh, so comfy cozy.
Style should never be a dumpster, darling.
I mean, the Traveler always says impulse purchases are a good decision.
Look at this, isn't it fashion? So much fashion happening here. This is seriously magical. You need this? You probably need this.
It's the little things in life.
Could anything be more perfect?
And hey, if you want, you could head over to the Critical Role shop right now.
Welcome to the world of Critical Role. The global tabletop role-playing phenomenon led by 8 veteran voice actors will be performing live in London in front of a sold-out audience.
How do you want to do this?
Witness the magic as the beloved characters from Critical Role's second campaign, The Mighty Nine, must band together to aid a world on the brink of chaos. Don't miss a minute of the heart-pounding action. The Mighty Nine Reunion, Echoes of the Solstice, in select theaters for one night only on October 26th. Tickets on sale now.
Festering within the heart of Newfair, the sour taste of vengeance lingers on the palate as we suffer another loss. This is the price we pay as investigators. The temptation to harness the power within our collection of tools and artifacts is strong. But to serve Candela, one must acknowledge the danger in such hubris, and that underestimating such power leads only to destruction. It is always and forever our duty to stifle any remnant of bleed that seeps into our realm. The Circle of Needle and Thread, assignment number 538, Flesh and Blood.
Utterly doomed midst.
Oh, yes, that's right.
We're back.
Utterly doomed midst.
Yeah, it's still pretty doomed.
At pretty much the moment where we last saw it. Well, that's not quite true.
It's a few hours later.
Stationary Hill is not looking so hot at the moment.
Garbage everywhere. Flyers for the big sale of midst strewn upon the streets. Doors open, broken boxes, crates, carts.
Abacuses, welcome to the trust pamphlets.
It would be a nice place if it weren't for the colossally vast, quietly howling and increasingly close, vast, terrifying, reality-gnawing tsunami of black fog ocean inbound rapidly. Oh, that.
Oh, yeah.
It is a spectacularly terrifying scene. Listening to this, it may not seem particularly terrifying, but with the power of your imagination, you too can become very upset.
With our help.
Next episode is airing this Thursday. I think everything's good to go. We'll film with the cast tomorrow. Custom emotes.
All right, guys, we got a new sub promo we need to come up with. Nothing fancy, just the talking points.
You know what? I actually have a great idea for a sub promo. What if we do ASMR Part 2? What do you think?
No. We're not doing another ASMR sketch.
Why not? Well, what's wrong with it?
Because the audience hates it. It's creepy.
It's not creepy. Everybody loves it. Look, Kirby loves it.
No, stop. No. No.
Fine. If I can't do ASMR, then I just don't want to be part of the sub promo at all. Get somebody else to do it. I'm in too many of them already.
Sam, all we need you to say is that as a Critical Role Twitch subscriber, you'll be able to watch all of our new videos before they end up on YouTube.
Wait a second. You two are trying to sneak in a sub promo right now, aren't you? Because that is not going to happen.
Sam, can you just scoot just a little bit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like this?
Yep,
Why?
Yep, a little
Why?
bit. Right. Scoot. Stop. Right there. You're good.
How dare you? How dare you? Oh, a text from Max. Stupid Twitch promo. Hey Sam, I know you read your texts out loud, distracting me from my real work, which is making a flask gag. Please say that with a Twitch subscription, members get one free Twitch subscription. You can watch live with a professionally moderated chat. Guys, this is not funny. People? You know what I need. I'm subscribing to Critical Role!
Doesn't that sound nice?
I just want to eat them right up. Crying, dying. And you can check out our merch as well as many other exciting new items at shop.critroll.com. Also, don't forget, if you subscribe with Prime Gaming, you'll need to manually renew your subscription each month. What? Is this another sub promo?
I'm sorry, Sam, is there something wrong with the teleprompter?
Yeah, it's more sub promo stuff. Can't you see it? It's right there.
We also have cue cards if you'd rather.
Check Twitch's FAQ for more info. No, you're all out to get me. This is a conspiracy. No, get me out of here. Give me that.
Sam, wait. I'll go talk to him. I can fix this. Samuel! Sam! What's going on?
Kyle, I feel like I'm losing it. It's just sub promo everywhere I look. I just want to escape.
Sam, you can escape. Ad reads when you subscribe to Critical Role on Twitch.
No, not you two. Not you two! Get away from me!
Custom professional moderation.
Watch all our new shows.
You guys, I just got it. The best idea ever for a sub promo.
Swear to God, if it's another ASMR bit, I will.
No, it's better than ASMR. It's something that everyone loves. Guys, we go meta.
Oh, God.
It's clever because it's self-referential.
Welcome back to Four-Sided Dive and all you lovely folks that are enjoying us fucking around this wonderful Halloween event. Tonight we are playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
I don't know if that's true.
A game where one of us is trying to defuse a bomb while the rest of us are trying to help them, except we're being held captive by Mopo, and if we don't play along, that pumpkin guy is going to eat us.
No.
No.
So let's disarm these bombs, why don't we?
Lure it.
Yeah. Let's run one of
pick the
these.
bombs.
Interesting
Okay.
in theory.
I love this game.
Taliesin has played this. None of the rest of us have. We did a practice round. We did finish it, but boy,
We used to play this at Matt and Rish's house and met him years ago.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
So,
Before
should
the-
I pick
the fire?
this next one? Something old, something new?
Yeah, let's do something old, something new.
is there one that's labeled babies
Okay.
or babies?
We haven't earned
The
babies
description of this: when did seeing a familiar bomb become comforting? No matter, this bomb will only be half comforting. I don't understand.
I know,
Okay.
it's- yeah.
So we have 5 minutes,
Okay.
Okay.
3 modules, 3 strikes. I don't know what any of that means.
3 fuck-ups.
Mistakes.
3 fucks
You
ups?
can't make
Okay.
mistakes.
All right.
I am hot to trot.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be fine.
I am hot to trot.
All right, 3 modules.
The screen
you
is
give
for
us
your
a
eyes only. Okay, you can't look at the screen.
No, we ain't looking.
Go.
And I'm not allowed to look at the thing.
No, you-
Manuals. Okay.
yeah.
I'm feeling optimistic.
I am not.
Wait,
I
why is it
wasn't
all in the
either.
dark?
I was
Okay.
lying.
So there are 3 modules.
Mm-hmm.
The first one has that's 6 wires.
6
All right,
wires.
6
Do
wires.
you want that?
Standard wires.
Who's got 2
You're
taking
giving me
wires?
the wires?
You,
Take
you
the
got
wires,
the wires.
Sam.
What else you got?
The second module is it's like a numbers situation. There's like
Okay.
a big number at the top, and then there's
Top.
4 little buttons below the big
Also
number.
with numbers. I found
You
it.
got that?
You found that?
And what's
Okay.
what's the last one?
The third one is a button that says press.
Ash is the numbers one, the big one in a black rectangle at the top, or a dark rectangle, and the 4 on the bottom are lighter colored.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just a heads up, I might be talking in a little funny way as a result of the consequences of the Jenga.
Okay, great.
So, wires, how many are there?
Oh,
Wires
no.
are there how many?
There are 6.
Yellow wires are there?
Yes, there are. Sure, consequence to speak like Yoda.
You gotta be.
Many yellow wires, how?
One.
Oh my god. Pressing here.
1 yellow wire.
White wires are there?
No white. There's 2 blue, 2 black, 1 red, 1 yellow.
Wait, what?
What color is the text button?
The text button?
Mm-hmm. That says press.
Oh, it's yellow.
Thank you.
Number serial is there?
Yes, there's a serial number, I think. Let me
Last
see.
number
Okay.
is what?
Okay, last number is 2. There's also something written on the side of it that says car.
I'm studying mine in advance.
Okay, actually, do mine. Oh,
Okay, I'll do yours,
Do mine
I'll do
in,
yours.
in the second. So
Wires
We have
red?
3. We have 3 minutes.
okay, you're
Just
gonna
under
hold
3.
down. You're gonna hold down my button
advance.
and
Okay.
tell me what the strip to the right of it, what color it turns.
Okay, I'm holding it down.
Yep.
Okay.
Hold it down. What color is
Red.
it? It's red.
Oh dear.
Should I have done that?
No, hold it down and stay. Keep it down.
Red wires?
Release the countdown timer when the countdown timer has a 1 in any position.
Oh shit, I should have just done it. Okay, hang on. On the counter.
Red wires, how many are there?
Okay, we got that one. We got that one.
Moving on.
All right. Do we
Numbers?
get that
Yeah,
one?
let's do numbers.
I got
Red
one.
wires, any are there?
Red wire. There's one. There's 1 red wire.
You got this?
Wire, 4th, cut.
We got it. We got it.
You got it?
All
Okay.
right.
What's the biggest number on top?
4.
4. Press the button now on the bottom in the 4th position. Did you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. No, Siri, leave me alone.
Where's your Jersey accent?
Now, not for this bomb.
Now it's 3 up at the top?
Press the same button that you pressed last time.
Pressing the same button.
No, it's not right.
What?
Okay, so we'll do that one. And then.
So you were supposed to have pressed the button in the 4th position.
Okay.
And is it still the same
Which I
number at
did.
the top? Is it the
Is it
same?
still the same number at the top?
Yeah, the big number. Did it change?
No.
No. So it says press the button in the same position as you pressed in
Okay.
stage 1. So, okay, did you do that?
I did.
All right. Now press the button labeled.
I got a little excited and I just decided to try it and I did it wrong. I was like, I know what we're doing here.
Oh, but I figured it out.
Oh, buddy.
I feel like we should retry it.
So
but no, we can't.
No, we
okay.
are not retrying this.
Aren't we
failed.
supposed to be answering questions?
We didn't fail.
This game.
They failed.
I think we can.
Well, no, because I
Hey,
went ahead and
FCG.
clicked something that I shouldn't have.
I mean,
Because I got excited.
How you doing?
I was like, let me just jump ahead and try to figure out.
do we want
Okay, who's next?
we should save Sam for last because that's going to be chaos.
Okay.
Chaos.
You want to go next?
I'll go next
Okay,
if
you
you
go
like.
next.
Okay, so just to show you a little bit,
I have broken these gloves because of my man hands. My fingers are too long.
you can see that.
How dare you?
Wait, are you a human being this whole time? I thought you were a dog.
It's pedigree.
You just
Well, I mean,
ruined
I'm
the
a little
illusion.
bit of both.
Google the word pedigree, you would know what's going on.
I can't.
I am pure pedigree.
Still,
So
still luxury.
The description of like the kind of the picture that we're going to describe will be
Teaching
in the
them
top
games.
right corner.
We just play.
Oh, got it.
Aren't
Okay.
you supposed
Oh,
to
good
be
to know.
speaking in a
Okay.
weird way?
So that's how
right
you figure out what's
Okay.
going on.
Okay.
Weird way. Speaking, I am.
now? There you go.
All right.
Man.
These are not useful for
I didn't
this.
get a consequence. I can choose the New Jersey one I want.
You gotta commit to the bit.
Commit to the bit you must. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Oh boy.
This is Taliesin as a leader. This is gonna be
Look at
cool.
this.
Just going over control tutorial one more time to remember what button does what.
Dear God.
All right.
This
Okay,
is
okay.
I'm not used to these
captivating
weird
television.
A-B bull.
All right, he's gonna call him out. Everyone's gonna call dibs on a puzzle.
Okay.
Does Orem have a last name?
It's of the air, sorry.
Does he have a middle name?
It's,
Did he have a nickname?
Orby.
Little Moon.
Orby, yeah, Little Moon, he did. His father's name is Tarantel, his biological father.
Tarantel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So what's the deal with his biological father? He's not in the picture.
Just rolled on through and kept going.
Just rolled on through. What did
He just.
Did you ever look him up?
Nope, I had a
There we
father.
go.
A pump
But
and
did
go?
you,
His name
were
was
you ever
Darrington.
curious?
Sure, but not enough to take the
Because
time.
you know, me and Fern could scry on him.
All right.
Sure can.
What happened to your
It's Rhino.
consequence?
It's only when I'm playing the game.
Is that what it said?
It's a mere consequence.
We're playing double your money.
Okay, okay.
The task is clear, but the timer doesn't care about your workload. Ain't that the truth?
Rude.
5 minutes, 6 modules,
Okay.
3 strikes. So you each get 2 each. So when you finish yours, I'll give you another one.
Wait, we each have 2 boxes?
2 boxes.
In the same amount of time?
Yes.
It can't be done.
Okay. 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 We
Y'all
can do
ready?
this. Yeah.
Do
Okay.
or do not. There is no try.
Oh wow.
Do you all want me to ask you questions? I thought
Yes.
y'all wanted to just focus on the game.
No, we're
Alright,
going for
we
this
want
shit.
I'm lobbing one in. I'm ready.
All right, all right. I was eating my dum dum, but whatever. I'll ask y'all questions.
We got real loud.
Okay.
Dum-dum sitting right here, Danny.
Y'all are my dum dums. I love you.
We're your dummy dummies.
Oh, my little lollipops.
Okay.
First one is a series of wires.
Seriously, I'm taking it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
6 wires.
All right.
6 wires, you say?
Yep.
Give us some other boxes.
Next one, there are 2 different ones of the of sets of 4 symbols.
Okay. I can do the symbols.
Hey,
Ashley and
FCG, how do you
Sam.
feel about sending?
There's also a abort button that is yellow.
Abort button? I'll take the yellow abort button.
All right.
Taliesin, are there any yellow wires in the wire box?
The first one, yes.
There is, okay.
Button abort blue, is it?
Yellow.
Is there exactly 1 yellow wire or more?
1 yellow wire.
Okay. Is there more than 1 white wire?
2.
There's more than 1 white wire. What? Cut the 4th wire.
Batteries on abort button, are there?
Did it work?
Batteries on a board. Yes, it did.
Okay.
I'll give you batteries on a board.
How do
Yes,
Letters
there's
and Fern
one
feel about the
D-cell-
ability to
one
scry?
D-cell battery.
Do they enjoy being able to look in on people?
There's another set
yes.
of 6 wires for your wire set.
There's another 6-wire set?
Yep.
Are there
One
yellow?
D-cell battery for the abort button.
Are there any yellow wires?
2 yellow wires.
2 yellow wires.
If FCG could scry on anybody all the time, who would he pick?
Hate you.
There's 2 yellow wires.
The Changebringer, I think. Find out if she's okay. So there's more than one battery there is?
There's 1 battery.
Oh.
Taliesin, are there any red wires?
1 red wire.
Button white, is it?
No, yellow button. For the 4 weird symbols I'm going to give you.
Yes, 4 weird symbols.
There's a circle with a little point at the bottom. There's like a curved thing with a big line and a small line.
Okay, wait. There's a circle with a point at the bottom, or like a little tail.
Like a little tail,
Okay,
like a mirror.
got it.
Taliesin cut the 4th wire.
Button you must hold.
3, 4. That's cut.
Yes.
Okay.
Button you
Circle
must
with the
hold.
tail.
Color you must tell me.
Not yet. Hold. There's the mirror. There's like a pyramid, except it's got a T in the center, like
Got
an
it.
A with a T.
Got it.
There's a little
Tell us about your title,
flurry
your
thing,
Savior Blade
like
title.
2 little things that make like a
Savior Blade of the
a fancy A with like a
What
little
does
line
that
at the
title
top.
mean to him?
Okay, I
It's a
think I
little
know what you're
fancy.
talking about.
And then there's like a triangle that has
But
like 3
you
little
must
legs,
hold.
and then a wire that comes
Orm
out to like
is
a
super
long line to the
grateful.
left of it.
But like every day, he
Button
feels
you must hold.
so small.
It's like a triangle facing downward that has like a little like circle below
Does
it with
Orm
a
have
line
any
going
hope of
down and
returning
then a line
home?
going out to the
Like,
left
does
with
he
a
truly
big
believe
line.
Got it.
that at
Okay,
some
But
point...
hit
you must
circle with
hold.
the tail first.
I'll get to that.
Circle with the tail.
title feels bigger than him,
The A and the T thing.
And the T.
he doesn't feel
The next squiggly thing you were
able
saying.
to fulfill it.
Squirrely thing.
And
in a
then the
consistent
triangle
manner.
with
Got
the-
it.
With the moon.
All right,
Okay.
yellow abort button. I'm
Okay.
holding
Button
it.
you must hold and tell me color.
This is Sam's
Turns
fault. I just
is.
want to make that
What
very
was your
clear.
question, Danny?
Does Orm actually
Release.
think that he's going to get home? Does he think
One
there's an
when
end to this?
timer
where he
has
returns
countdown
home
in.
and is with his family again?
Number 1
Or does he
appears,
feel like this is
countdown
a
timer
Orm
in,
thinks
then release.
That the
All right.
odds
I have a red button called
are
detonate.
heavily
You've got another one.
against all
Are you
of
ready?
them.
Upside down question mark.
Is a new box?
Backwards E with 2 with
this is
2.
Oh wait, this is me. This is
Yeah,
me.
upside
Sorry,
down
sorry.
question mark.
Sorry, upside down question mark.
Backwards E with 2 dots
Wait,
above
wait,
it.
wait,
Okay, got it. Upside down question mark.
Backwards E with 2 dots.
Is, telling
a
the
weird
truth
little
to
X
him?
that's not quite
Or
an X.
does
It's like
he
an H with
mistrust
a little
her in
curve
any
at the
way?
bottom right. And then
Okay.
and then a double curl that looks like the beginning of the Walt Disney
Sam, I
logo.
asked you a question.
Release and
Okay,
press
ready?
button.
Yeah.
Backwards E.
Backwards E.
I'm so sorry, audience.
Walt Disney.
Sorry.
Walt Disney.
Curly Q thing,
Curly Q thing.
and then upside down question mark.
All right.
Button press and release
right.
you must.
Button press and release. All right. Thank you.
Did we get it? Yes!
Oh shit, my battery pack.
Oh man.
How many batteries are in your battery pack? Just answer me. How many batteries are in your battery pack?
These are the deep lore dives you two
Do
did
you actually, does FCG actually believe what the Changebringer is telling them?
100%.
Is there any doubt in their mind?
Absolutely none.
Then why did you ask? Then why did you ask her if the gods are worth saving?
Because I didn't
If
know.
there was no doubt.
There's no doubt that she's telling the truth, but he doesn't know anything about the gods. Maybe they're lousy people. Maybe the Changebringer would say, you know what? Forget it.
Yeah.
Just save yourself. I don't know. I don't know nothing about no gods.
Interesting.
He trusts her blindly. Who's next, Taliesin?
Who wants to diffuse next?
I think
Who wants to
Lingham,
read?
just because
Yes, Lingham, yeah.
your bomb is going to be the funniest. So,
Funniest bomb mine will be.
I mean, here we are.
All right, I got to get used to the buttons too, otherwise I'll blow us up.
Yeah, it's
Let me fix
just
this
2,
for you.
and they
There
take
you
a
go.
little second. And then occasionally when they ask things like battery, like where the battery is, you're going to have to turn the bomb around to see things like
So
that.
once again, apologize to the critters watching this. that are
This is awesome!
to me.
This is content!
Can we broadcast this in 5.1 and all of our voices are coming from a different speaker?
Can we just speed it and so we're all just chipmunk voices?
Oh God. Can you watch this show as a podcast?
Yes.
Oh my God, that must be a nightmare.
I don't know. We sometimes don't do block C as the podcast,
Like
but I'm
the
not
bomb.
positive.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you can
block
spin
C-
it
oh.
around.
All right.
Got it.
We're starting?
No,
he's doing it.
no.
Oh,
I
oh.
am.
So flip it around and select the module.
Do you need glasses? What's going on over there?
I do.
Hey, Ashley.
I have glasses, I just didn't
Got the
bring
wire
them.
you wish.
Yep, just
Wait,
to
what
see.
are those?
Those are my glasses. Just do these
Okay,
help?
so
or-
this is back. This is select.
Oh, that's actually reading glasses. That's not going to help with that. Never mind.
Got it.
Did it help?
I mean, these
Back.
do help with reading.
Okay.
But I'm
Okay.
far
Okay,
away.
far away. I don't have those.
Does
I'm
Fern
nearsighted.
hope to possibly do some more matchmaking now that she's proven to have a knack for it with Novo Sensorilia?
Oh, yes.
New bomb.
She could be a
mean,
she could be a
Fern-
little
you
fun
back
Fern
up.
matchmaker.
loves
Back
love.
up.
So if she can
And
find
back up.
somebody to be together, yes. She would love
Just
it.
like the Apple TV remote.
She said
Select
it felt
the
like
big
the most
button.
wonderful thing she'd done or something like
Press
that.
so.
Yes, it just
rotate
felt
to
so
inspect.
lovely to have people that
Got
were
it.
sad find love.
How do you feel about Imogen and Laudna haven't told you that they're dating yet?
I am
Wait, they
waiting.
haven't?
No, I'm waiting every
it's not
game.
common knowledge?
No.
Not yet. They've only told Chetney and some random skeleton
I thought I was
person.
there for a conversation about it too.
You might have been. I don't remember.
I
I'm sorry.
suspect, but I have no proof.
I know, same. And I keep trying to find a moment, and I'm
Loading.
like, it feels like metagaming.
Then
This
Yeah.
screen is for
No,
my
actually,
eyes
find
only.
out.
Groups where someone's
Bust a move
shagging.
on one of them.
Yeah, I'll be like,
All right. Not looking.
Why
They,
limit
have,
yourself
they need to have
one?
witchy night and just
we need
be
to have
like,
witchy night and be like, ladies,
how is everybody doing?
let's teach each other how to kiss.
What the fuck is up
Yes.
with that? All right, we're going.
Yes.
Upper, I got one
Oh,
with
sorry.
the weird letters, the weird Greek letters.
Okay.
You got that? or-
Okay, I'll do that one since I have been doing
Okay,
it.
I've got the one that I did before with a large number up top and then 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom.
I can take that.
Oh, there's only 3 here. I got a button that says detonate. So that's one for each of you.
Wario Luigi takes that.
Who wants to go
will.
first?
What's the big number?
The big number is 2.
All right. Press the button in the second position.
Yep.
What's the big number?
4.
Button
Press,
text is what?
Press the same button again.
Done.
What's the next number?
Button
It
text
is-
is what?
2.
It's 2. Press the same button.
No.
What? Shit.
Text button is what?
Now
Right.
it's a 3.
It's
Are we
a
starting
3?
over? We're starting over.
Press the button in the third position.
Third position.
Yep.
Done.
Now what?
It's 1.
Press the button labeled 4.
Yep.
What is it now?
4.
Press the button labeled 4.
Yeah.
What's now?
It's a delay and 1.
Press the button in the same position as the first button you pressed.
You got to tell me what that was.
I
my
don't.
man.
I don't know. I can't look at it.
Big button
What do you mean you
text is
can't
what?
look?
Was it? Were they in order 1, 2, 3, 4? Or were they?
I don't remember.
Ah, fuck. Make a guess.
Wrong.
Fuck.
Third position?
Big
Let's try it one more
button, what
time.
is?
All right.
And I'll remember what I did.
What's the button?
2.
2. Press the button in the second position. I should have known this. Okay.
Okay.
Now what?
1.
Press the button labeled 4.
What did Fern think whenever Groth Char spoke to
Now what?
her? The
Oh.
sword.
1.
Press the button
Hard not to keep
with
it.
the same label
Was she intrigued
that we
by
just
his,
that we just hit.
Oh,
his-
God.
4.
Like we can
Okay.
rule the world. We can help.
now
We can
what?
help the world together.
3.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Press the button
she
in
want to help the world?
in the same position that you
Just did.
yeah,
does
which
she
is
just wanna have
yeah,
fun in
which
the world?
yeah, just in the
Just
same
to help.
in same
I think of course
space.
she just
Same
wanna have
space.
fun, but not
Yeah, I did
That-
this. Never mind.
Actively scared me.
Ah, fuck my life.
that one's hard.
That one is very
That
hard.
module's hard.
I want a pen for
Because
that.
that one doesn't, that one's
I'm
hard.
so sorry that everybody. Yeah, nobody else got to fuck with
ready?
that one.
No.
Do you know how to,
Shit.
do you want a little
Sorry,
free
Liam.
play?
When I did that one,
How
the
do
number
I
was the
do
same
a
every
tutorial?
time.
You got real lucky.
So you're gonna do pick up the pace.
Hey, Liam.
Because we
Yes.
already did.
What was it like for both you and for Orem to visit Darrig's and Will's grave sites?
Oh,
I hate that this question is happening right now. I'm sorry, but it's a really good one.
good God.
Ooh.
It's getting harder. It's
Glad
part of the
we
problem.
got to go.
I know.
I was glad that Fern was there.
Oh, you're doing the.
I've thought of those two characters for so long. And, you know, like all of us have dealt with the lost like that and visiting places like that a good amount. And Will and Derek both feel very real to me. And I don't know, I felt good to come home to them. I don't want to put too fine a point on it. We also have to disarm a bomb.
Yeah, let's make sure we disarm this bomb, you guys. That pumpkin king is going to eat us.
But I love those
You're doing
characters.
pick up the pace.
Okay, are we in?
We're about to be.
3 minutes.
Reading this only
3
uses up
minutes?
time
3
you don't
modules.
have. Chop,
3
chop.
modules.
How many
3
modules?
minutes.
3 modules.
Okay, we gotta
What you got?
hustle.
Okay, ready?
We gotta hustle.
Go.
Hey, Taliesin, what was it like for Ashton to confront Shady Sally?
What kind of modules you got?
Fuck right off.
Again, blame Sam.
Complicated. So complicated.
Glowing numbers there are.
Glowing numbers?
4 modules there are.
4 modules.
4 modules.
Four?
Okay.
4.
right.
In 3 minutes?
Letters Greek is 1.
Okay,
right.
I'll take letters Greek.
No, 3 modules there are.
Okay.
Simon Says is 1.
I'll take it, I guess. Simon Says, found it.
LED 6 words module is there 1.
Okay.
Greek
words.
letters.
Okay, let's go with Greek letters. What do they look like?
Hula hoop with line down from it is 1.
So like a circle with a little tail?
Yes.
Okay, great. What's next?
Reverse E with dots over it there is.
Okay.
Squiggly H with a little
Thing on the bottom of it, bottom right? Like an H and then a little squiggle.
down
right?
upside question mark is last.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna do backward Z first.
Uh-huh.
Click on that. Then you're gonna hit the circle with the tail. And then you're gonna hit the H. And then you're gonna hit the upside down question mark. Did it do anything?
What next?
I don't understand.
Did it work?
Well, it says it's a green light there
Okay,
is
good.
now.
We got that one. We got that
Oh,
one.
move on?
Move on.
I don't understand my puzzle at all.
Which one? Yours is.
Simon Says, 4 colors.
Shot, let's give it.
Okay, find the serial number on the other side of the bomb and tell me if it contains a vowel or not.
Vowel.
If the serial number...
It does vowel, it includes.
Okay. Is anything flashing?
Anything on the entire...
On the module.
On your module.
The diamond module.
Yes.
What color is flashing?
Red.
Red flash. Press the blue button.
Okay.
Did that work?
Something happened. Oh!
What happened? What happened?
Time is ticking faster.
What happened? I literally don't know what to do
It
next.
just beeped and did nothing.
Okay. What are you seeing?
It beeps red every once in a while, and that's it.
Oh my god.
Okay, wait, can you go to another module?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't understand what to do with it.
What's the word? Give me the word
blank.
you got.
What? Wait. Left, middle.
What?
Blank. What? Wait.
Wait.
Left, middle. 20 seconds.
Might be this one? Wait, no, that's step 2. Shit.
LED.
Blank. Push the third button on the right. The middle button on the right.
It reset.
What did you do?
4,
first
3,
one says
2,
LED.
1. No! We blew it!
LED or LEAD?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that one.
That was very hard. Hard that was, very.
Here, have some
Well.
beats of love
Put them in.
for that.
We won once, though, didn't we?
We did.
Yes.
I
when
think
was...
that's a victory.
Who
then.
won? Who we won on yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I mean, that's 1
a
out of 4.
productive-
That's pretty good.
4-sided dive.
Mhm.
Why do I feel like the audience is disappointed in us?
Because they are.
They always are.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right.
But at least they got to see Thirst Trap while Louis.
Yeah,
They
and
did.
honestly, that's also all the time we have for
those
Frighted Dive. Oh,
This was spooky.
I want to thank
So
Sam,
scary.
Liam, Ashley, and myself, and of
welcome.
course our Lord Keeper, Danny Carr, and
Oh no, he's glitching out again.
He's doing it
No, Mopo, no!
Don't do it!
Oh.
Wait! Why didn't my pumpkin golem spring to life and eat these nerdy-ass voice actors while the crew talks about Baldur's Gate 3?
Oh, God.
Because I removed the pumpkin golem's arcane core, Mopo.
What?
Wait, what?
Because I removed the pumpkin golem's arcane core, Mopo.
What? Creepy plastic Santa, you betrayed me!
Of course. You promised me a body that Liam would love, but he's repulsed. See, I will always love him, ever since that first kiss. And I can't let you kill what I love.
No!
I'm really more.
Wait, what the fuck is going on? I'm very.
And now I've come to stop you with the help of an old friend.
What is that? It's Broomy!
Are they fucking?
Oh! Whoa! What is happening?
Are they fighting?
There's something.
What's the ship name?
Broomy, you're alive!
Ah! Damn you! How are you still alive? I kill you! You haven't seen the last of me! Ah!
Is that you talking or the mop?
Mop.
Oh, Broomy! Hi, Broomy.
You're alive, Broomy.
Yes, I'm alive.
Broomy's back.
And thanks to the latest advancements in broom technology, I'm gonna live forever.
He's augmented.
We're happy to have you back, Broomy.
Thank you, Taliesin. All I've ever wanted was to be a good broom for you all. Now, will you please clean up after everyone with me one more time?
Friends around the table, time to celebrate. It's a party, hit the lights, here we go. Waste the night away with a little escape. It's a chance to lose control. So let's